Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.
What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Then we are back for another episode of Watch Along. This time we got UFC London in the cut today, man. And helping me do that right now is my brother Leroy. How you doing, my bro?
Yes, bro. I'm good. I have to be honest. I missed all of the prelims up until this point, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch them again. Yeah, how's the card been so far?
There's been some really good fights on the card. Jafel is probably one of the ones that really caught my eye. The very first fight on the early prelims, we saw what how far he took Mohamed Mokaev. On that knee bar, he nearly took him out. And again in this fight, he nearly got finished. He nearly got finished a couple times, and he just came back. I've never seen a comeback. That's probably one of the best comebacks I've seen in a long time, and we've seen some really good comebacks. But Jafel came back hard, and he finished with head in hand triangle. Really good finish for him. So big submission. Some of the other fights on there has been really good. Big up to everybody in the house. I see Luca, Jaminio, Boss, Carl Rossi is in the house. Salute to everybody joining us right now as we rolling in. Please hit that like button, hit that share button. Tayyib says salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brother. I see you right there. Big up to everybody in the house right now. And TJ Warren, yes, brother. Salute to you, man. Big up yourself. And we got UFC London today, and the card is crazy. The card is good. The main event of the evening, we got Aspinall and Machin Tybura. We know how big, how strong, how powerful these two are. What are you thinking about this main event, bro? Because this main event is intriguing. But tell me what your mindset is about this main event.
I personally think it's tailor-made for what's his name to get it done. Tom Aspinall. I think this is just his fight to win. I think he's just better in every aspect. It's like man. Gift.
Yeah, Gift. We're trying to get Gift in. Gift is just about hitting the screens right now. We know what the situation is down there in South Africa. So bear with Gift. And very soon, our other guest, Kenny Black Diamond, KBD from Bellator, is going to be joining us as well. Kenny Black Diamond is going to be joining us very soon. So bear with us on that. I'm looking at the card right now. We've got Molly McCann versus Julia Storialenko, Nathaniel Wood versus Andre Fili, Paul Craig versus Andre Muniz, Jai Habert with Faris Zayam, and Leron Murphy with Josh Hulibau.
There's some banger fights.
This card is stacked, absolutely stacked. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. And big up my brother Lee Gunner. He's over there in Spain right now. And Sean. I see you, Sean. Big up to all of you, man. Big up, Sean. He says massive big up to all the guys on the Fight Week Show. Thank you very much, Sean. Salute to you for reaching out. And look who is here. Look who is here. Oh my God, Gift. Let me introduce our special guest to you right now. We got Gift in the house. Gift Walker is a flyweight vacant title contender, ready to go for that flyweight title come September. We're going to be talking about that fight later on. But Gift, welcome to the show, my bro. Is he there? We got smiley faces. Yeah, we got smiley faces on Gift. He's going to be here, so we know what the internet is like over there. So bear with him. Okay, let me see what we got here. We got Baza, big up Baza. You're watching the Arsenal game tonight. I'm over here tonight, Baza, but I'm gonna be keeping one tiny little eye on the Arsenal game. I'm gonna be keeping one tiny little eye on it. You know what I mean? My wife is definitely watching the game. She's a Manchester United fan, so I'm sure she'll be watching for both of us, you know. But right now, I got my mind, my heart on this UFC London card. You know what I mean? Just go be keeping one tiny little side eye on the match, but my focus is truly and what is well and truly here on UFC London card and this watch along. So big up to everybody that's showing love right now. Gift is back. Gift is back. Yes, you're moving. You're moving. Gift, are you there? Can you hear me? I know you're having some technical problems there.
We got the other weapon here too. It's the
What's good? What's good? My guy.
Yes. Yes.
What are you man saying? Is there good, yeah?
Oh, we are good. We are good. Leroy, let me let you do this introduction over here, man. Because this is your man still.
You know what I mean? Like that, guys. If you don't know what you guys are doing. How you been, man? You good?
That's what. I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for
This is Mr. This is my guy that makes our little slogans. What was it called?
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. You get me? Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
What's good?
No. We're good, man. We're very excited to have you on the show. I mean, you fuck with us heavy, we fuck with you heavy, and whenever we reach out to you, it's never like a difficult thing. You never make it a difficult thing for man. You don't make man jump through hoops and red tape. And we, mad respect for that, man. You know what I mean?
And
mad
love, Walker as well. Are you familiar with Gift?
With Gift?
Yeah,
UFC. I seen you fighting for UFC. Yeah, man.
Yeah. We got him.
Yeah, we've got him on as well. He just got some internet, some Wi-Fi issues going on right now, but he should hopefully at some point unfreeze. But he's meant to be joining us for that watch along right now. But what have you made? Have you been keeping an eye on the prelims?
Yeah, I've been watching a few prelims. There was an Irish girl on Shauna, and who else was I looking at? I was looking at Chris Duncan. I like him. He looked really good.
He looked polished, didn't he? He looked polished.
Yeah.
He looked really jacked. Unlucky for Shauna Bannon. I thought that fight could have gone either way. You know what I mean? But
I didn't really know.
For debut in the UFC, it's never an easy task. It's not an easy task for anyone. 100%. You know what I mean? So well done to her. I'm sure she'll be back stronger.
Yeah, hopefully she gets another chance. Like just like Chris had he had trouble in the first fight in his case tenders. He came back and he looks polished now, like better than ever. That was a good fight. Did you see the? Yeah.
Kenny, I have to ask you, man. What do you think of Josh O'Connor?
Josh O'Connor? Yeah, he's a good fighter, but I feel like I honestly feel like I'm gonna school him. I feel like I think
the people. I think the promoters at Bellator aren't very fond of him.
You think so? Yeah. They could have.
Well, this is his welcome match. He's fighting you. Fuck that.
I hear that,
bro. You know what I said, Kenny? I said you're the wrong guy for anybody to be having as a debut. Like
I hear that.
You know what I mean? You're the wrong man for anyone to be having as a debut fight, man. Like, fucking, what they think this is, man? You know what I mean? What they think this is?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, man.
It's a good one, man, and we definitely going to be rooting for you on this channel. We're going to be supporting you, and man, definitely. We see another W in the W column for you, man. You know what I mean? When that 100%, when that fight touches ground, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be incredible, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. You still got what, about 10 weeks out?
9 weeks.
9 weeks out.
So
that's still a good time to really sharpen up them skills and put your best foot forward.
Don't worry about any of that. It's 9 weeks till I make some easy money.
You say that it's 9 weeks till the bank account is great again, yeah?
Yeah, it's running a bit low. I can't lie. It needs a little top up, yeah.
And how's the training camp going?
Yeah, good, man. Injury free, everything's running smoothly, so I can't complain. Only gonna get sharper from here out, and honestly, I can't wait. I honestly, two fights a year isn't enough, man. I'm looking forward to it. Last time was February, so man, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. You hear us?
What's up, bros?
What's good, bro?
He's live. He's live. He's direct. And let me introduce this brother. Let me introduce this brother again one more time because I did it earlier on, but you were frozen.
Sorry, guys.
And the people, we have Gift Walker. He's the contender for the vacant flyweight title at the EFC, man. And that fight is going to be going down in September. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Ola, how are you guys doing? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. And this right here is your fellow countryman, Kenny Black Diamond. Kenny Black Diamond, that's Gift Walker right there.
What's up, brother?
Shop. What's good?
All good, brother. All good.
How's
it that side in the UK?
Is what?
How's it that side where you staying?
Oh, I'm in Ireland right now, man. How's that? Are you in South Africa right now?
Yeah, I'm in South Africa.
Yeah. Ah, nice. You're lucky, man. I'm trying to get back soon.
Dude, don't come
maybe
back
December.
now. It's winter. It sucks this time. Look at me, my Roman. It's so cold.
Boy,
it's cold.
You know
now,
what? Yeah. We should make that. We should make that trip, you know, Kenny. Like, boy, I want to go to South Africa as well, brother. You know what I mean? I heard South Africa's cooking, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I need to touch down there, man. I need to touch down there.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to get to work lurking in the background.
Okay.
Enjoy. I'll speak to you a bit later on.
Yes, brother.
Let's
go. Now we got Grant. Okay, the referee in charge is my god. Right.
You guys fucking with this fight?
This fight here, I'm a little worried, man. You know what I mean? I'm a little worried. But
worried for who?
The brother in the red hair.
Yeah.
Marcus. Because Grant's a dog, man. He's a real dog.
Yeah. I think Grant's gonna finish him.
Right, the fight's just started. I don't know where you guys are, so I'm gonna pause, man, at 4:44, exactly 4 minutes 40. So when everybody gets to 4 minutes 40, so we can sync up and react to the fight all at the same time. When you get to 4 minutes 40, just let me know.
I'll pause mine then, yeah.
Yeah, when you get to 4 minutes 40.
All right,
yeah.
I'm there. You guys
there? All right, let's go.
There.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Right, so we're all kind of in the same ballpark of what we're watching. So, Gift, while this fight is going on, Leroy, can you put that banner up again? With the fight that Gift has got coming up. Thank you, Leroy. Okay, we got this fight right here. This is for the flyweight championship, and this fight
that looks very nice.
Thank you very much. That's down to Leroy. He does all that mad work, all that mad graphic work.
Thanks to Leroy.
Leroy is the one that does all that good work. So big up to Leroy. And we heard this news. This news dropped yesterday. I was going crazy. I was literally losing my fucking mind. And I'll tell you this, Kenny, right? About a year ago, or just about a year ago, I predicted this very fight would happen for the title. A year ago.
You did. You called it.
Come on. Right? This man's remember. I said the trajectory that these two fighters are going, I fuck with them heavy. The trajectory they're going, I would like to see, because they'd be the most too deserving of that opportunity. Yeah. And I said, boy, I would love for these two to end up fighting for the flyweight title. That was a year ago. You know what I mean? Like, man. Yesterday we got the announcement. I was losing my fucking mind, bro. I thought, oh my God, people go and follow yesterday on the socials. It got announced yesterday. Yes, bro.
Okay. You know? Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Big congratulations, man. That's a big deal, bro. that's a big deal, and you deserve it, man. You deserve it for all the work you put in to get
Man,
up to
it's
that
just
point.
one step closer to the bigger goal. But I'm super blessed and grateful for the opportunity. It's gonna happen.
100%, 100%. Boy, David Grant is on this thing. So how you now that the announcement dropped, because obviously you would have been aware of it before, onlookers like us, really get the whiff of the news. You know what I mean? You had to put pen to paper, you know what I mean, before the announcement and everything you would get. So what was the deciding factor for you to really take this fight and this opportunity?
Honestly, I started first round management, and they were looking at flying me out to Miami, and that was literally the talks the week before the fight, and I got the fight, and I messaged my actual manager, and I asked him like, "What do you think? Should I hold out till America, or should I just take this fight to like kind of stay active and stay warm?" And everyone advised me just take this fight, and like it's kind of like a win-win. If I win, I'm a world champion and I'm going overseas. Whereas if I lose, it just shows me maybe I'm not ready yet, and it's good. I'll get more experience. So that it's like it's a good life lesson there.
So it's one of those where it doesn't matter what really happens here. You're going to be taking something away from it because there's a bigger picture for you.
Yeah, 100%.
I get it now. I get it. I'm with you. I mean, your style and the way that you approach fights. I think both of your styles complement each other. In fact, that we're more than likely gonna see a stand-up match.
Yeah, I think so too.
More kickboxing and Muay Thai. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Which is something the fans will probably love to see. What do you think?
I think everyone's gonna get their money's worth. I think that like the UFC are spoiled with this matchup, but it's good. That's why I stayed around for this fight. It's a fight that intrigues me. It's not like if it was someone else, maybe I would have maybe gone to America. But this is a fight that interests me, so making it happen.
Yeah, bro. I was saying yesterday, bro. I felt like a proud dad, man. You know what I mean? Like, boy, proud dad moment right here, man. You had no, bro. I was shaking when I saw the news, man. I was so fucking happy, and I'm so glad that you've made a good decision like this to something that's really going to take your career to the next place. People, please. Go and follow Gift Walker. Go and follow him on the socials. We're really trying to put EFC. We're trying to shine light on African MMA on our channel, and it's one thing that I've been dedicated to since I started this channel. Shine the light on what's going on out there in South Africa. I love the sport. I love the promotion that that you guys got going on over there, and I'm in tune with a lot of the fighters out there as well. So.
There's some good talent, man. There's some good talent. Just needs to break out. That's all that needs to happen, man. And it's happening, man. Like you look at guys like Drickus and Cameron doing so well in the UFC. It's just a matter of time before people put some face and lights on African MMA, if we can say that.
100%. Kenny, you've been in South African yourself, and also Irish, and you reside over there in Ireland. What sense do you have of MMA in Africa, and how big would you want it to go in order for it to be something that even you yourself you're proud of, and maybe even participate in it sometime?
Yeah, 100%. Like obviously I'm not over there and stuff, but obviously I have the blood. I have the blood of South African, and so obviously it's still inspiring seeing it's just even from watching the football or something, it's inspiring to see them doing well in that, and especially it's gonna open up doors, all the African fighters now coming up, Izzy, Francis, not even just South Africans, just even African in general. So to help bring back UFC or PFL or Bellator or whatever, the big promotions to go to South Africa as well, not just EFC over there, you know, to get the big promotions over there, build it over there, and then more opportunities for more African fighters over there as well, especially, you know, because we see a lot of Europeans and a lot of Americans, but yeah, I'd like to see some shows in Africa as well, you know. There's good arenas and stuff, you know. Yeah.
100%.
It's a big continent as well, you know.
It's a big continent. It's a really big continent, and that's why I was saying, because I spoke to Hotso Ramopo. Gift, I'm sure you are aware of Hotso. Shout out to Hotso Ramopo. Big up to him. For me, is the voice of African combat sports.
Yeah.
Full stop. They're like, he is that guy, man. You know what I mean? He really is that guy. He's like the Bruce Buffer of African MMA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He really is that guy. Shout out to him. And I was speaking to him and I said, you know, I hear people keep saying UFC Africa. So I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear UFC South Africa. I want to hear UFC Ghana. I want to hear UFC Nigeria. I want to hear UFC Morocco. I want to hear UFC. Like, Africa is a big place. UFC Uganda. I want to hear Bellator Rwanda. You know what I mean? I want to hear that shit. That's what I want to hear. You know what I mean? Forget all that UFC Africa shit, man. You know what I mean? Africa is the biggest continent. We know it, but all the countries start. You know what I mean? Because we're here in Bellator Island, Bellator UFC Island. We're here in UFC Paris. We're not here in UFC Europe. You know what I mean? We're here in the actual states and the countries that are in these continents. And that's how I feel like, you know, it should start.
No, I agree with you, dude. But I feel UFC, I don't know why, but I think they're scared, man. They're scared to, like, come this side because it sounds crazy, but, like, if you look at it, like, they don't rate African MMA. So I feel they're going to bring their top fighters out and they're going to go to, let's say, UFC Nigeria. And then Davy Grant, he's going to get smoked by someone unheard of, someone that they didn't even hear before. It's just not good for the brand for them. That is just like, so I'm excited for it too, but I think they still like, I don't know yet. Because like you look at guys like Yuri Prohaska, like those UFC European guys, they break out easy, man, because they unknown. Basically, it's not like America and Russia, the same old. It's something different, and I like it, but I think the UFC is a bit afraid of it.
100%.
I feel like it's only a matter of time, though. They're gonna have to, innit? Because the Africans are killing it. It's only the last few years, isn't it? Like the last six years or so. Like Izzy's coming up, Francis and Gano, and that. The more champions as well, they have a bigger say and a push. Obviously, Francis has done his own thing, but you see how much of a, you know, he's breaking down barriers. You see the way he's breaking down barriers. I feel like it's only a matter of time, you get me, before like someone breaks down the barrier of them having to come back or coming to the African continent, you know, because it's a market that hasn't been really exposed yet, you know. I feel like
no, not at all. You fought for Bellator, right?
Yeah.
Why did you bring Bellator to Africa? Like,
I would love to, man.
He's on the way there. He's on his way. He's on his way there, man. He's definitely on his way there.
I feel like for a prelim fighter, like I'm still on the Bellator prelims. When I get to where I'm trying to get to, 100%, I'm gonna be start shouting for that 100%. You know?
100%. I hear you, brother.
Yeah. Like I think it's gonna take like a big name to help bring that thing back. You know?
Yeah, I agree with you. And you're still one of the rising stars in Bellator. Let's talk about you, KBD, right?
Yeah.
And the start, the rising start, the fast start that you've made, and the impact that you've made in such a short period of time in a promotion like Bellator. What? Because from what I know, when I speak to you guys and most of the fighters that I speak to, you know, the pinnacle where everybody wants to get to is obviously competing in the UFC. But the start that you've made, how how is that how has that helped you towards like looking at your main goal and where where you really want to be in a few years' time?
And for me, like right now with the choice with Bellator, it was obviously it's good exposure for me at the start of my career. I don't have that much fights at professional level, so obviously it's a no-brainer to get decent pay, bigger like the other promotions, and get more exposure than other promotions. And I'm still young in my career, which is like I still have a long way to go. I'm only 26, so I feel like I'm gonna be fighting into my mid-30s. So for me it's a no-brainer now. Everything else will come. Like, and if I feel in my heart that I'm good enough to fight in any promotion. So I feel like as long as you're good enough, I feel like most of the time you'll get there. So that's just how I feel, and I feel like patience and everything will come that is meant to come.
100%. For people that don't know, KBD, Kenny Black Diamond, trains out of SBG under Coach Kavanagh, SBG Ireland to be precise. And you lot are doing great work over there, training with people like Richie Smalling, Kieran Clark, Johnny Walker. There's some big names, Conor McGregor, big names coming out of that gym. What's it like sharpening your tools? With people like this that have really done it, really know what they're doing, and how much does that impact your career and your style of fighting, to be precise?
Yeah, so like there's so much stuff. So there's about like I think there's like 40 or something fighters on just on the pro team, like something like that, some mad number. But like there's fighters in every promotion, like all the big promotions, UFC, PFL, all of them. So obviously Brad Katona and Lee Hammond were on the Ultimate Fighter from my team. So, and you see how I know Lee lost, but you seen how much he dominated the fight, and you seen how well Brad Katona's doing. So testing my level to people like that, and then seeing them how well they're doing, and then going back to the gym and seeing how well they're doing and testing it again. You just know where you need to work on, where you like what your level is, and it's obviously inspiring to know that like you're never just looking at like, oh, you're just happy to be in Bellator. You're looking at the top because the mentality it rubs off on you. So seeing my teammates in the UFC, Johnny Walker trying to chase that title and things like that, obviously it's inspiring to me.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it was.
It's like when I look at my own career, I'm like, I've done nothing in this sport yet, So that's it. But other people are obviously on the outside that aren't obviously with killers in the UFC every day and thinking like that. But I'm always thinking like I've done nothing compared to a lot of people in my team, So
They set a big benchmark for you, innit? It's like they're giving you a big benchmark for you to like. This is the benchmark of where you need to be to really be operating constantly at that elite level.
Yeah, it's always good to have reminders like that. It's possible because obviously, as fighters, as humans, we all always like, am I just delusional or something? But then you go and test yourself against people, and you're like, yeah, I'm on the right path in that, So it's good to see.
100%. I was going to say something about your teammate Lee Hammond. That was fighting. He had that fight on the Ultimate Fight, and he dominated the entire fight up until that last bit. And the crazy part was, I expected him, at least with his knowledge in jiu-jitsu, that was a fatal mistake to make in the moment that he made it, because he done everything right, and that's MMA for you. You could do everything right in a fight, and one loose opening, and that's all it takes.
There's too much examples in it. Like we were here watching the Leon Edwards and Usman fight.
Yes.
And the Usman, like, there's too much examples of Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman. There's too much of
so
just
many
like
examples of
one mistake. Yeah. So we always have to get reminded, and we're still always shocked. That's the beauty of the sport, isn't it?
Gift. Let me ask you. I mean, you've been to many wars, and performing in the cage is second nature to you, Gift. You know, it's something that you used to, the people that you spar with. And shout out to everybody in the house of Tinkerbell, your gym. What's it like? Again, like we said, you know, rubbing shoulders with, you know, you've got interim champion in your team in JP Kruger. You know, that will be looking to unify the middleweight championship with one of our friends of the show, Luke Michael. But can you tell me what JP Kruger is like, and the examples that he brings in the gym, if you like, and the benchmark that they set in the gym as well for some of you guys, because your slogan is Lions Only, and it looks like everybody that roams in that gym, they're all lions, man, all killers, bro. Talk to us about
like
that.
I won't lie, like I've explained to you, like I actually stole that like from the Charlos, because they like the brothers that they believe that you got to work hard, train hard, and I'm kind of like, I've been off for a year, so I've been training, but I haven't been like I can say like grinding. Now this fight's on, and obviously JPP, like he's more my big brother than my coach. So when the fight signed, he was like, I'm gonna put this guy through paces. Like on Thursday, we did something called death rounds. I'm still not happy with him. Like he almost killed me, man. I'm like, I've never hit so much heavy bag in my life. I was like, this is terrible. This is absolute shit. So he sets a very high standard, because that's what he expects of us. And he's like, for my gym, if we can get this done by the end of the year, we will have 3 EFC titles in our gym. If everybody sticks to their goals and we do the right thing, it's 3 EFC titles. And I'm like, yo, no pressure, but it's also like, it's so much pressure as well. So he's the right guy to lead the ship for this, I feel. So there's like he's like, more as a coach, he's more my brother. So yeah, it's easy to look up to someone like that.
100%. And at some point, hopefully before that fight happens, I definitely wanna get JP Kruger on the show, so we can get his approach and his perspective, and how he's looking to approach that fight, because I think that fight is very, very important. It's an important one for unifying the middleweight championship. And you know, when the interim comes in, there's nowhere to go for the champion than to fight the interim champion. You know what I mean?
You can't run, hey.
There's nowhere to go.
Fuck, it's one of those things.
For the winner by split decision, and
Davey. I don't know about that one.
Oh, split decision.
Yeah,
they're the worst, isn't it?
They're the worst ones. They're definitely the worst one. Them split decisions, because it could have gone either way.
It makes
but I always feel
uneasy, hey.
I always feel split decision fights though should always earn fight of the night, because to get split decision, both of them beat the crap out of each other. Any fight that has split decision, they've gone to war.
Yeah, I'm with you. Especially, but only if it was a good fight, not if it was like Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou. Like,
no, that kind of. That's a good example, actually, of the type of split decision you don't want. You know what I mean? That's a really good example. You know, nobody wants that kind of split decision, but you know, when you see one like this where everybody's bleeding, they put themselves through the paces, they left everything in the octagon. I love split decisions like that. You know what I mean? It just shows me it's been a good fight.
Did you know what happened in the Mark D. Casey fight? I didn't.
Yeah, he got submitted still.
What happened before that? I seen he was like holding something. I wasn't sure.
Right. So for me, it looked like a clash of heads, but the ref didn't really clock it in the time, in the moment that it happened. And for that clash of head and that clash of head that hard, it should have been a timeout.
Yeah.
But the opponent used that moment. He wasn't dazed or anything. He just used it to cinch in the submission and got that stroke on him. It's savage, man. Savage.
Yeah.
It was so seamless from the head clash straight into the thing. Yeah, anyway. That's all.
It's bad, but I do the same thing. He's wrong for that one. He's wrong for that one, but I would do the same thing.
Oh my days. But yeah, I mean they had the officials going back.
Leagues. Sorry. One of my friends in the amateur leagues, he got kicks in the dick. Now obviously amateur leagues, there's no like instant replays or anything. And when he looked to say time, the guy clocked him, dropped him. The ref stopped the fight, TKO. But he clearly said it was like a groin strike, and he looked, it was like ref, and the guy hit him 1-2, dropped it. They called the fight, they stopped it, they waited off.
Big up Tate Ginger in the house. Tate Ginger says, feel sorry for Diakis. Should have been halted for accidental headbutt. Again, the ref definitely should have seen it. But
do you think they'll do a what's it called? They'll change the decision, or you think that's possible?
I mean, if he appeals it, you know what I mean. But obviously, for the decision right there, because they had to make a decision right there and then, and they had quite a lot of officials go back to the monitor to see if the ref could have. If it's something that could have changed the fight, they didn't seem to think so, and that's why they gave the decision. Yeah, do you think it's because it happened like 40 seconds after or something, the choke? Yeah, you think that's why they said? I think that would be the determining factor, because it was almost like a seamless phase into the choke, so they didn't think it affected anything in that moment. It's hard to call. We'll see if Diakise appeals it. He just doesn't seem like the type of guy for me. You know what I mean? He wouldn't want to make excuses to why he lost the fight. But yeah, they should definitely have stopped it for accidental headbutt. That's for certain. That's 100%. Because Brian Barberena and Muradov, they had a almighty headbutt. Them two went like runs. Yeah, that was crazy. You literally pulled out into each other. Them two were like two ram fighting for a beach ram. You know what I mean? Like, boy.
That one gave me a headache watching that.
Yeah, but that was a mad one. That was a mad one. But good on them to carry on. They both carried on the fight. They both continued the fight. And again, another tough fight for Brian Barberena, man. He is another one that just loves to leave everything in the bloody octagon. You know, we got Leroy Murphy versus Josh Kulibal walking to the cage right now. Leroy Murphy is making his way to the checkpoint. This fight here, Josh Kulibal and Leroy Murphy, we know what Leroy Murphy is about. He's a savage in the octagon.
He's a savage.
Undefeated. And Kulibal has only got one loss coming into this fight. He had a split decision fight. Leroy Murphy in his last fight. And I thought he was lucky. He was lucky to get that decision still. He was lucky to get that. Again, it's another one that could have gone either way. He had the fight gods on his side on the day. And he kept his undefeated record intact. How do you? Josh Kulibal is a tough ask, innit? Is a tough ask, you know. For what we know about these two guys, I expect a good fight. I expect a good fight from these two. It's not a bad fight for opening fight. Who you got, KBD? Who you got out of these two here? Leroy Murphy or Josh Kulibal? How do you see this fight?
I'm not too familiar with these two, but I'll go with the English Donny, the hometown boy.
Leroy Murphy.
What do you think?
What about you, Gift? Who you going for?
Also, I don't know so much of Josh Kulapa, but I know Leroy, so I'm going with Murphy, man. And he's got slick boxing. I've seen his combos, man. He's got some decent hands.
He's sharp with it still. He's sharp with it. Okay, yeah, we should definitely get a good fight on our hands here. Let me see how my parlay is doing.
Oh, you have a parlay on, yeah?
Yeah, I got a little parlay on still.
Did you think about going to the? Are you in London? Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I live in Northampton. It's about 70 miles from London.
Oh, okay.
So it's about an hour drive from London. I was gonna go, but I had a parental duty that I couldn't get out of. So
okay.
You know, I mean, it was one of them like,
yeah.
You know what, fuck it, I take him to his game. And
take one for the team.
I just watched the fight. I just watched the fight from home, evening time. So, but it was one of those. I was gonna go. I was definitely looking to go.
You're a good dad.
Well, I try. You know, I try. I got a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old. My 16-year-old just got scouted by Northampton Football Club. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fuck. Never mind. Congrats.
So, thank you, sir. It's been a long journey. He played for Leicester Football Club. He played for West Brom. Played for Birmingham, and he's just we got approached from MK Dons and Northampton to sign him, and so it's just to sign for Northampton Football Club, and with that comes responsibilities of things that I have to put on the shelf and make sure that these things happen for him. You know, you never know. One day I might get you lot football tickets to the box. You know what I mean? Like, come watch some games with us. You feel me?
the VIP thing, yeah.
Yeah, one day, man. One day.
He's an Arsenal supporter as well, yeah.
Yeah. He's a gunman still. He's a gunman. Yeah, man. Oh, don't worry.
What position? Yeah.
What do you say?
I said, what position do you play?
Yeah, he plays attacking mid, and he plays up front.
Nice.
Yeah, they did well last season. Won the double, won the league, the league title, and one of the domestic cups. So they did all right last season.
Big up him.
Try and see if you can better it this season. So yeah, it's always good when you watch them. From a young age, growing up and choosing to go into what sports that they want to go to. So, and that's the thing. That's the thing that I feel about you guys. How your parents must feel about you guys. Putting you through some of the fights and the travels that you had to go through, the sacrifices they made. For yourself, Kenny, you're so close with your mom. We see it all the time. On Insta. Your mom's a bit of a joker. Well. She likes to joke around. You know what I mean? I just laugh when I see some of the things that you post about mommy. So, what influence and support have to get your career up onto this point has she given you?
Yeah, she's always supporting me anything I choose to do, but obviously she's not really a fan of me getting punched in the face for a living, but
what mummies?
yeah, of course. But she's obviously supporting me and seeing how well I'm doing as well. And obviously when I had hard times in amateur and all, telling me to keep going, like when I'm obviously get distracted when I was younger and stuff. And not going to train, and she'd obviously tell me to go training and stuff like that. So it obviously put me on the right foot,
That's brilliant, man. I mean, having that support network in a spot like what you guys have chosen for profession Which sometimes I still ask myself, why do you guys do this? You know, but
I feel like I feel like I
Yes.
can speak for both me and Gift. Yeah, I feel like sometimes we ask ourselves the same thing. No,
100%, especially before we're about to walk out on these years. I hear my music play. I'm like, oh shit.
Like, why am I even doing this? Like,
yeah.
I could be a DJ. I see Gift on his Insta, you know what I mean? He's spinning the records, he's doing the DJ. You know? Like, I could be in a nightclub right now, you know what I mean? Watching all them girls them twerking and shit. You know what I mean? Right now, I signed up to go and get my face punched in. What the hell is this? What's going on? You know?
Like that. But I can also I can agree. Like my parents said, right? Like this right now, my title fight. Out of my 5 pro fights, this is gonna be my first time my parents are actually coming to my fight.
Oh really? Yeah.
Oh my
God.
God.
My mom like she wants to come, but she's always like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. She's like, she cannot do it. My dad, he's chilled. He's really chilled. But my dad won't go without my mom because they kind of in this together. So this is their first fight. And I'm like, you left it for the big one. You left it for one of the big ones.
It's like, even more pressure, right?
Yeah. It's going to be craziness. It's going to be anarchy in that place. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, you seen the one of my mom watching the Fabian Edwards fight and that she just watches Bellator randomly. I'm like, Mom, what are you? Like, what?
I saw that on your story still.
You should be watching some soaps or something, you know. You should be.
No, incredible, man, incredible. Lyra Murphy's got Koulibaly to the cage here and just unleashed some combos on it. All right, end of the first round.
But this Koulibaly's got way better hands than Leroy. It's not making sense to me. Like Leroy catching him on the exchanges, but when we look at like clean hands, this guy's just a bit too much for him. I'm like, yo, it's good.
Yeah, man. Big up Dante. I see Dante in the house. Salute to you. He's saying,
man, like
these British fighters are killing my akkers today. You know, his parlay is done. Mine is hanging by a thread. You know what I mean? So let's see what's going on. And big up my brother here, my brother from another. That's William, one of my oldest friends around, and he's from Ghana. So he's nice.
What's good, William? Man.
Yeah, gotta let this man know. But yeah, man, William is my boy. William, KBD, Kenny Black Diamond, and that's Gift over there, Gift Walker.
What's up, William?
What's good?
What's good? What are you saying? You all right?
I'm good, man. You enjoying the fights?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. So far, my picks have been good so far. I think I only got one pick wrong so far. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
You got the main event in Aspinall and Molly and that.
Yeah.
Who's got that?
I'm going for Aspinall on this one.
Yeah,
I'm going for Aspinall, and I've got Molly as well on the other one as well.
Yeah, I think so as well. What do you guys think?
For me, I think Aspinall. The only problem I'm worried is him coming back from his injury, because it's a bit quicker than what you prescribed for the type of injury he had. So to come back as quick as it did, I don't know. And I think because of the type of fighter that Machin Taibura is more than likely going to target that leg. He's going to target it. Oblique kicks, expect those. That's coming in. You know what I mean? Then calf kicks is going to come in. And you just never know. But I feel like if Tom gets hold of him in any kind of clinch in the first round when they still dry, it could, as you know, Kenny, it could very well be over, because Tom is a proper B. He's a submission artist. He just locks this man up and just twist them up and get them out of it. So, you know, he's very, very capable of doing that. So I'm intrigued to see how the fight goes. I just think if Machin can control the distance, but he doesn't have the physique to be able to dictate the distance. If anybody's got the physique to dictate the distance, it's Aspinall, because he's the longer, you know what I mean? He's got the longer reach, you know, he can definitely control the distance. For me, I think Tabura would have to get in the pocket to even get close to Aspinall. So there's a lot there's a lot to unpack in that fight, and only time will tell. We're going to see very, very soon together, and I'm expecting some good fight there. Yeah, what you saying?
Before I even go on about Aspinall and that, with this fight, don't you think Leroy Murphy's moving a little bit too slow every now and again?
Yeah, man. I thought exactly the same thing. Like I thought he'd be a lot slicker. I thought he'd be a lot slicker. Like from the last fights I saw of him. Maybe this Josh guy's also pretty good, but I'm like, he's like sluggish. He's like not.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that too. It's like it's like I don't know. It's like something he's been hit with something. He just slowed down.
Mm.
It was from the first time he slipped. From the first time he slipped, I noticed that it was a bit too slow. And then Kulibao had a little smirk on his face, like, "Ooh, I got you."
Got you.
Yeah. So from that point onwards, he's been like look at that. Look.
What minute are you in, William?
I'm 10 seconds behind you guys.
What time is that?
What time is that?
I'm on 2:20 right now. 19, 18.
So
I'm 10 seconds behind you guys.
10 seconds behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like, Leron's doing enough. He's doing enough.
Yeah, he's controlling it. Octagon generalship, he's controlling it, but it just when the exchanges happen, it just looks a bit like if Kulibao strikes one more time, counter attack, he would just get him with one shot. It just feels like he's just there.
He just needs to hit that counter clean. That's all this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just looks like he's there for the counter. That's what's scaring me about. And I picked him as well. I picked Leron as well to win. So I'm kind of a bit like, well, okay, come on, get this locked in.
So KBD, your nickname.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how you came about that, man. Because when them 3-syllable abbreviations start coming in like that and it starts sticking like that, man. You're a made man, innit? You know what I mean? KBD, man. You're a made man. When them things they start rolling in like that, man. You know what I mean? Tell us how you came about that nickname there.
Yeah. So what's it? My old, before I was in SBG, I was in another gym close to my house, and then my coach always used to say like pressure makes diamonds, innit? And then one day I was just slice blocking a load of things like that, and then he's like, "Have you been watching Dustin Poirier? Like you like the Black Dustin Poirier?" And then I was like, he's like, "Oh, that's a good nickname, the Black Diamond." And then I'm like, I can't take the diamond. Like I can't take someone else's name. He's like, yeah, but there's not a black diamond. So I'm like, okay. I was like, yeah.
That hits different still when you say like that. You know what I mean? That
black diamond,
different. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so he just kept on saying the black diamond, and then I was like, yeah, fuck, I'll just use it in my next fight. I used it and it stuck. And then he used to always, before my fights, he'd always like, yeah, pressure makes diamonds. And then he always used to say that as well, because I used to take the hardest fights, like because he's like, if you lose, this is for the future, and that, like, it's not for now, like, because it was amateur, you get me? So he's like, your record doesn't matter too much at amateur, so you just go up and fight welterweights and all. So he was like, the pressure makes diamonds and that, like. So that's how it stuck.
That's a nice little story there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to just slap the Kenny in front of it, Kenny Black Diamond, everything, you just synchro off together, man. You know what I mean? It's a nice little stage name, nice little fight name. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that hits different, man. 100%. Gift. What's your DJ name out there? Do you have like a stage name when you're out doing gigs, and or was that your first gig, the one that I saw on your Instagram? Was that your first gig?
I put it on that Instagram post. So JP won the title, right? And one of our major radio stations here in SA, it's like in Africa, basically. They're actually big in Africa. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right.
They invited JP onto the show, and in doing that, in their halftime show, I wasn't actually DJ. They played a song, and I kind of just got to go like, and that was it. But like that recording was me in the studio messing around with the DJ turntables and stuff. But I want to become a DJ. When I'm done retiring, I thought about it. I'm like, that seems like a good life. Like I look at Idris Elba. I'm like, yep.
What's that show called? Something Charlie. Oh, what's that Idris Elba fucking show called? Hold on, let me quickly look it up. It's called Something Charlie, man. Let me quickly look it up, man.
What minute are you using on the fight?
3:56.
3:56. I'm gonna pause it here. At 3:30.
All right, I'll let you know when I get to 3:30.
This could be it. Looked like it just barely glanced off.
Yeah, it's called Turn Up Charlie. Turn Up Charlie. That's the Idris Elba thing that I was trying to talk about. Turn Up Charlie. If anyone is in Turn Up Charlie, please go and check it out. That shit is funny as fuck. Idris Elba DJing all about in Greece, going to Ibiza and shit, getting mad. It was mad, boy. You know what I mean? Turn Up Charlie. Go and check it out if you haven't seen it, man. Really, really comedy series.
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, man. You gotta check it out. It's fucking funny, man. Funny as
And
fuck.
also, it's just a good way to end your life, like my life. Like I love so much time in the gym, man. Like there's so much hard work and discipline, and I love to party, but I can't always party. So, so when I'm done with this, it's happening.
What type of DJ you're doing? What type of music and that?
Dude, like I won't lie, like I like techno and Afro techno, like techno house. It's like, yeah, that's like the kind of music I'm into if I'm gonna DJ, because I don't like if I go to like the UK, you guys don't really know like Afro tech house music. So like I see that our DJs are making a killing over there that side, like just going to shows that side because it's new music for you guys and they're loving it. So hopefully by the time I'm there, you guys are accustomed to it. And it's just like I'm another DJ, can be just part of the circuit.
Yeah.
Looks like Lyra Murphy might have a submission here. Koulibaly's fighting it. Oh, he's let it go. Now, this is very, very, very good performance here from Lyra Murphy, man. He's
he turned up in the third.
Yeah, I think he's won it. I think if he keeps it up, he's won it.
He's strong fat. That's heavy.
So, William, what did you want to be when you was growing up? Before you knew this life in your younger days? Did you think you wanted to be like a vet, a doctor? What did you
What they had lined up for me was a pilot. Yeah, my like most of my schooling studies and everything was out like what my dad, because my dad was a pilot, and so like whatever he learned was what like they put me through. So I had to go through all of that crap only to find out I didn't even like that shit.
That's mad. Well, you don't even like flying.
No, I do. No, I do like the fly. I don't like flying people.
I wouldn't want you to be flying the fucking plane that I'm about to be in. I don't even like being up there. You know what I mean? Exactly. I don't even like being up there, man. Like, what?
Exactly. So imagine me flying your plane. How would you feel?
That
you just want to be the passenger, yeah?
I can just about take sitting down in your car, bro.
There you go.
I can just about take that.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah.
Yeah, man. And talking about nicknames, yeah. William over here, he go by the name Uncle Willy Willy. You know what I mean?
Uncle
You
Willie
see
Willie.
all the baby mothers on the estate, man.
Ah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. all the baby mothers. Uncle Willie Willie.
Are you hearing this?
Yeah, that nickname you ain't gonna say no more. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna say no more.
Hello, watch your mouth.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Uncle Willie Willie. He strikes again, goddamn it.
No, you just.
Yo, Wagwan.
Oh, it's on speaker. It's on speaker as well, you know.
What? He's done
no
for,
chill.
bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dug out for Uncle Willie Willie tonight, man. You feel me? No. Seriously, man. Let's talk about your football clubs, because William supports Manchester United. We know Kenny
I heard a few
Diamond's a
Arsenal
Chelsea
fans in there
fan.
already because I was already watching you guys. Okay, so I heard someone asked about Gunners and all that crap when Ola was talking about his son. So watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
All right,
Ola,
so
I don't spare no one.
let's talk about it, man. Let's go there, bro.
I'll do it. All I'm saying is I'm excited for Arsenal's next season. Like the signings we have just Arsenal
signed.
fan as well. Oh my god!
Come on. You know
What, free Arsenal fans?
Nah. I ain't Arsenal fan, but I don't want to talk about. Let's not talk about my club.
Man.
Let's not talk
He
about
don't
my
even want
club.
to talk about Chelsea. He don't even want to talk about Chelsea.
I was keeping quiet,
man.
I was hoping this
KBD,
topic didn't have to come up.
Yo,
What did you say, Gift?
I'm like, KDP, do you support Chelsea?
KBD is Chelsea, man.
Oh, no. I thought Man United was bad. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, look, on a more serious note, though, what are you expecting from your club, from Chelsea this season? Because your new owner, it seems to, whenever it feels like it, the lion in the bag is gone, bro.
Disrespect.
You know what I mean?
Chill out, boys. Chill out.
They got a little mongrel holding that badge, bro. They got a little mongrel holding that badge.
All that show
What
smoke today.
what you expecting from your owner this season, man? What are you expecting from your club? What do you want to see as a Chelsea fan? Because I know you love your club, and you was disappointed some of the times that we spoke during last season. You were disappointed with a lot of what was going on there. And is it a case of?
Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Carlin's ringing me. Carlin's ringing me. I'll be back.
Yeah. Is it a case of spending your way out of this trouble, or do you want to see a proper rebuild from the ground up?
Oh man, if I talk, I'll go on a rant for a long time, man, innit?
Let's hear it, man. Let's hear
I've already lost faith in this owner. I'm ready to march outside Stamford Bridge, man. I'm ready to riot, man.
Oh my days, like that.
I need them to sell, man, on Christ, man, because how can a successful club like Chelsea, I don't understand how he can sack all the staff that's been building the players, that's been building the youth teams, like they haven't been building the most successful club in England, especially, I don't know, Europe maybe as well, but I don't know, but like in the last 20 years or so, like how can you decide like, oh, this is not working, like, and then just sack all these men and expect just better results off the bat, like it's a coincidence, like that our team was good, It was good for a reason. Even though we were sacking managers every 2 seasons, the team was always still strong. We'd always come back and win trophies. And then I'm stressed, man.
But
he completely changed the team within a season. Like it's mad. Like it's mad. I don't even recognize the team anymore.
I can see the frustration from your point of view. A lot of Chelsea fans that I know, and you know, I'm really close with a lot of Chelsea fans around here, and they feel the same. They can't understand the crazy changes, how so many changes could be done in one season, and expect everybody to mold and play the standard of football that you get in the Premier League, because we know how tough the Premier League is. The Premier League is one of the toughest leagues in you know, in the world. And for me, it was a crazy one. What did you think, Gift?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Gift.
Sorry,
what did you what?
I feel for Chelsea too, because I love Chelsea, man. They're actually cool to us. But I just want to give them shit. Like Drogba was he was such a star player, man. Like going back to those stuff, like I do agree with him. Like it makes no sense to fire all the staff that built your team, the staff that made you guys kind of like Chelsea. You kind of do you think you know better? Like it's gonna sound wrong, but that's such an American thing, and I'm scared for Arsenal right now. Because we were also bought by Americans now. We've got all this money coming in, and I'm scared they're just you know what? Fuck your system. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah. And I'm like, Arsenal already sucks. We don't need any more heartache. Like, come on, guys.
Like, listen. When I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys know about Gary Neville, but he started saying about Chelsea buying everybody, and this is crazy. I used to think, what are you talking about? Shut up. If they can buy whoever they want to buy, let them buy it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now I understand what he means. Yeah. You need a coach and a structure and what type of players that coach wants. You can't just go around buying any player linked to every team and thinking it's going to work. It's not.
Yeah. It's like Bowley was just like, look, Arsenal are going for this player. We'll just get him first, innit? We'll just get this player. We don't even need this player, you know? Just getting defenders. We don't even need defenders. The team was packed with players that ain't going to even play. Like, when we need a striker or something, but he's like, nah, I'll buy 10 midfielders or 10 defenders.
Any team, he was offering more money.
Yeah, man. Man.
I mean, all them. You got players. Some of the players that probably won't want to be at the clubs. If especially if it carries on like this on 8-year contracts, you know what I mean. And that's the type of contract that Chelsea is giving out right now.
Why is it the only contract you remember?
But I mean, I got to talk about that Mudryk deal. You know what I mean?
Because why?
That Mudryk deal, man. Like,
are you feeling salty?
Dickhead. You know what I mean?
You had it.
You got me there, man. You got me there. I'm still salty about that deal, man. You know what I mean? Like, that boy it was twerking for Arsenal
he was coming over to the Emirates
throughout the whole window, man. I nearly went and bought a fucking shirt with his name on it. Thank God I never. Mudryk, man. You know what I mean? I thought, no way. You know what I mean? All these mans are mercenaries. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You man are mercenary too. It's who's coming with the best deal. You man are trained mercenaries. It's who's putting the best money on the table. You know, and rightfully so. When you're a sports athlete, you got to adopt that mentality, man. You got to have that mercenary mentality. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you man are prize fighters, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ain't fighting for nothing.
And
you fight for prizes.
A footballer and a fighter's careers are very short. No matter how much you think about it, it's very short. And once it's done, it's done. That's it. That's done. The rest of their lives done. You get what I mean? So they have to, if they make the most money out of it, praise be to Allah. You get me? I wouldn't expect the most money because from 40 years old onwards, it's a struggle. You have to find yourself now and work or now start life. You know what I mean? So make the most you can make. Yeah, whoever's the highest bidder, go for him. I ain't complaining.
Boy, that's what prize fighting is all about, man. You know what I mean?
I might shade you. I might shade you in the flipping. You know, what I mean, podcast every now and again saying, now that he knows money, you don't know
this guy is a shameless guy, man. You know what I mean?
But
he's shameless with it.
You ain't gonna listen to me because I don't pay your bills. You know what I mean?
Uncle Willie is shameless with it, man.
Like, I won't lie. The $1 million tournament to PFL sounds good, man. Like,
this is what I'm trying to say. The
UFC, it's amazing. It's amazing. But I don't know if I hit the UFC now and I have 4 fights, I'm not gonna have $1 million. But if I hit the PFL, you see what I'm saying? Like, shit can happen. Like, it's really different.
Even Bellator pays better than UFC.
It's crazy. And I'm like, yo, one championship approached me, but I'm like, I kind of have to put everything on the back burner until I deal with this fight in September. But I'm like, it's really like I understand the term of prize fighting like now. Like when everyone starts offering you money, like, this seems kind of good. This seems like a good idea.
100%, man. I
think with the UFC, right? With the UFC, even though they don't pay you as much money, they've got more coverage, so you can use that coverage to actually make your own. Do you get what I mean? So I think with the UFC, they're
more mainstream, innit? They're more mainstream with actually putting fighters out there and making them known.
But if Bellator was smart, but all them fighters who leave the UFC all of a sudden just leave the UFC, no reason, just leave, and then if I was Bellator, I'll sign all of them. I wouldn't let PFL get anybody. I would sign all of them because you're already there. You already got a name, Bellator. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All you need is a few household names in your field, and then that's it.
Like when they signed Yo Romero, I won't lie, I was super happy for Bellator there, hey, like, because I freaking love Yo Romero.
Imagine, I'll be looking for the Chris Weidmans. I'll be looking for them lot to come over because when they start building, people like that start building. You see, next minute anybody will become because they'll be thinking, wait, hang on a minute, Bellator pays more.
Yeah, and Bellator signed them. You know, they signed quite a few good fighters out of UFC. Rumble Johnson, R.I.P. to Rumble Johnson, Anthony Rumble Johnson. That sadly passed away. Yo Romero, they brought in Corey Anderson. You know, Bellator brought some good names. You know, into the promotion. So I just hope, you know, they carry on in that vein. But I was hearing something about UFC buying Bellator. Is there?
I think it was PFL.
Did you hear any kind of rumblings? Is it PFL?
PFL, yeah.
Oh, they're the ones looking to buy Bellator.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but the last show booked for Bellator is Bellator Dublin. There's no shows booked past that. Yeah, there's no shows booked past that, so I don't know. Maybe it's close. I don't know.
Okay, that's a little tell there, because usually they book fights a bit further down.
PFL is gonna run things, you know, because if Bellator's already paying more and PFL's already paying and they buy Bellator, oh my god, just think about that. And then PFL's the one with what's his name? Jake Paul, right?
Jake Paul and Francis.
Oh my god, imagine like PFL's gonna be big. PFL's going to be big.
And Cedric Doumbé is there in the welterweight division.
Yeah. I sparred with him a few times.
Did you really?
I sparred with him a few times. I helped for a few of his fights. He's a beast, man.
How was it?
He's a beast. He's a beast, man. It wasn't fun. Cedric Doumbé.
Oh,
it wasn't fun. That's all I can say.
But it's sort of bad. I'm so jealous right now. That's lucky. So.
Yeah. Boy, this fight here with Herbert and Ziam is tasty still. So
who you got? Who you guys got? I know who Ollers got. Who you guys got?
Herbert. I love this guy.
Oh,
you love it.
Okay.
Black Country Banger.
We went opposite to you.
I think Ziam is very, very technically gifted. Very technically gifted. and
we both think that.
you know, you could but the thing with Jai Herbert is experience, right? He's long in the tooth, innit? You know what I mean? The experience is there. He's been in these wars so many times, and a lot of the fight he's fought a lot of top level fighters.
I'll be right back. My son wants a link to this. He wants to watch this. 1 sec. I'll be right back.
What time is it in SA? Just wondering. Or SA?
Yeah, I think they're 1 hour ahead of us.
Oh yeah, that's bro. It's you know how happy I am that it's at this time right now, man. That it's on early, you know that. Because I'm not waking up like a zombie, man, like a junkie or something. Like you get me.
True. That's true. It's what we have to put up with as fight fans, you know. But then I always say, because we're fight fans and we have to watch fights all around the world with different time zones, and we're also football fans as well. We know a lot of fans around the world tune into watch the Premier League at crazy time of the night. So I kind of don't take watching football at the time that we watch football for granted no more, because I know what we have to do to watch fights week in, week out. When it's in Vegas time, or you know, the MS in New York or something like that. So yeah, I mean, when we watch all these fights in America, it's always a late one. It's always a late one, you know.
Kills you. Sometimes I miss my alarm. Kills me.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's always the way for a lot of fans, and you know, they record it and then watch it back on playback, you know. But we have to watch it more time when it's live, so you can kind of react to what you're watching right there and then. And Kenny Gift, I just want to thank you for pulling up again, showing love, you know, pulling up and coming to chat to us and watch this card with us, man. I'm loving every minute of it, man. You know what I mean? Because just getting a lot of stuff from you guys' perspective, and the way that you lost the fight game is fascinating. It's fascinating.
Nah, best.
So for weight cuts, right? I saw your last weight cut, Kenny.
Yeah.
And bro, you didn't just show up on weight, you showed up on time, god damn it.
Yeah.
Is that putting pressure? Is that putting pressure on your opponent? Like
Man just gave him a Sparta kick.
What's your weight cut like? Is it do you usually have like an easy weight cut? Is it like a nice weight cut, or have you had difficult ones where it's almost cost you from pulling up from the fight? What's that experience like?
Yeah, so recently I've only, to be honest, only since my second professional fight, I've learned to do it properly. You know, I've spent the extra. Bro, I won't lie. Yeah, I was being a bit stingy with my cash. Yeah, I didn't want to buy the top of the range supplies and shit to cut weight. You get me? Like, right? But had to be more professional. Obviously, I'm fighting at a higher level now. I'm fighting in Bellator. I don't want to. It's an opportunity that like a lot of people with my record, like this early in my career, don't get. So I feel like it would be a disrespect to the opportunity I'm getting. You get me to not do things properly. So I spend the extra money getting nutritionists now, eat what I have to eat, buy what I have to buy, and these days, when I'm making featherweight, it's easier than when I was making lightweight. I used to struggle making lightweight by myself. Wow. And it's only like 4 kilograms or 5 kilograms. You get me?
Wow.
But I cut about 10 kg, and it comes off way easier than when I was when I was cutting that 4 kg. You get me, by myself.
That's
so
crazy.
These days, yeah, and I'm actually learning a lot about like rehydrating and stuff. So I'm only gonna get better at it.
Yeah,
that's
what I want to know. Like rehydration as well, yeah. Like because they say you don't have to do it so quickly. You don't have to put everything in, like because you're gonna feel hungry as fuck. You want to eat everything.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
but
yeah,
go on. Yeah, go on. How does it go?
So it's like 2 days before the fight or 3 days before the fight, you start water loading, yeah? So when you water load, that kind of manipulates the weight coming off you. You get me? So with the water load, that helps you. Like it's like you shrink your body, like you're like bloating your body up, yeah. And then it goes, you drown all the water, and then when you make weight, you put that like back on. You get me? But the way you put it on is with you drink about 6 liters of drinks like that you like mix up yourself with like it will have like all type of electrolytes and all types of caffeine and stuff like that in it to get like your electrolytes and the salt back in your brain. So then after that, after you drink about 6 liters, you're not even hungry anymore. You get me? Before you start eating, I drank like 6-8 liters of like electrolytes and like the shakes and stuff like that. You get me? That I made myself. And then after that, man, you don't even feel hungry, yeah. So you wait, like after you finish them drinks, you can just eat. Like what I do is so I can put the weight all back on, yeah. I have like pasta or something, but it won't be like a full plate. You get me? It will be a little plate. You get me? And then I'd like so when I have a little plate, it won't like make me like too full. You get me? So I can keep having like loaded dinners. I'll have about like 5-6 dinners that day. You get me? And in between that, when I'm eating, I'll have something small like some jellies or something. You get me? Like, and then the weight will come back on. And as you're drinking water and all, with the drinks, you'll already put on like 3-4 kilos already with just the drinks. You get me? So it's like a process even to get back to eating food, like to restore your body and that. And then
so it's not just getting straight back to the food after you've done all that.
Before, back in the day, bro, what I would do is I'd go straight over to the Spar or something and I'll get a chicken roll, bro. Straight, you get me straight away. Mad, it sounds mad, yeah? Well, that's what I used to do, you get me? And I just used to just eat whatever, you get me? But it's not like that, you get me? So,
professional.
Yeah, I'm trying to do things professionally now. I'm making weight easy, man. It's actually so easy to me now. Well, not easy. It's never easy, but it's still a bit painful. But it's like compared to what I used to do. Yeah, I feel much better. Yeah, much healthier.
That makes more sense because obviously, like the fighters that don't rehydrate properly, you can tell when they get hit clean.
Yeah. So the drinks is like getting all the stuff back in your brain and like stretching your body back. You're stretching your body back out because bear in mind as you cut weight, your whole body shrinks. You get me? So if you shrink your body down and then you eat like some big meal, your body's gonna go into shock and you'll get sick in that. You get me? So you have to build up to eating the food. You get me?
Process.
It's a process.
So, now Drew just asked here: is there a limit to how much water you have to drink? When
rehydrating, I feel like there's middleweights that will be able to drink more water than me because they'll be able to they're able to absorb more. But me, I drink about like 6 a day, and that's a lot for me. You get me?
That is a lot.
But it's not fun obviously drinking the water and that, but like it makes it easier you're just basically preparing your body for like to get rid of all the weight and that. You get me?
Gifts. Let me ask you this, Gift. When you have this championship fight in the flyweight, do you have any ambitions of trying your hand in the bantamweight division, maybe moving up to 135 once you feel you've achieved what you can at 125?
Like I said, for me, this year being off, it has helped me. Like I'm super lazy when it comes to my condition. I'm honest like that. I'm naturally like gifted, if that makes sense. If you ask me to run, I can run for you. You ask me to do pull-ups, I can do it for you. I'm very much that like that. But you kind of like I've been lazy, and now like in this past year, because I haven't been fighting, what else? So I've upped my conditioning quite a bit. So I feel like I'm a bigger flyweight now, so I don't think I'm going to be in flyweight for long. I think like by the time I hit UFC, I'm probably going to be a comfortable bantamweight. So how I'm seeing flyweight now is it's me basically holding a record. That's how it is. If I can snatch up as many gold belts and money in the meantime, cool. If I hit the UFC as a flyweight, no problem. But I do feel I can make bantamweight, and I'm not a small bantamweight. I'm like, because our champion right now is Zulu Boy, and I'm like, I'm bigger than that guy. I'm way bigger than Zulu Boy. So I'm like, it's like it's really like if I can be bigger than the champion, I'm like, it's a win. It's a win.
Yeah.
Whereas like the UFC, I look at Aljamain Sterling, I'm like, no ways. No ways. There's not even no ways. That guy's freaking he's huge. If he gets a hold of me, he's gonna choke me out. It's crazy. He's freaking big guy. So I need to still work on my physicality in like UFC level bantamweights, but it's like the flyweights. I look at them, I'm like, yeah, I think I could like I could do well with these guys. So I think I'm a natural flyweight, but I'm gonna grow to be a bantamweight.
Gotcha.
Well, what's your walk around weight, if I may ask?
Like right now, I walk around like this is me. Like I haven't fought in a year, I'm about 67. So that's 10 kgs to cut. Yeah, 10.
That's a lot.
No,
you'd be supposed to be people that are more than that.
like us Kenny, dude. There are guys that are cutting 50, 20 kgs. Like I'm cutting absolutely nothing. For my division, I'm cutting like it's absolutely small. There's guys that are cutting my division flyweights. I know that they walk around at like 74 kgs. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you're a flyweight. Yeah, I know. That's what I have to deal with. I know.
That's why obviously none of us want to do that, you get me? But obviously by the time they rehydrate, they're gonna put on there's some people that put on like 15 kgs the next day of the fight. So it's a big like if they get hold of you, they're gonna just like that, they could leave you like that for 3 rounds.
That's why Khabib was a cheat. That's why Khabib was a flipping cheat. Because lightweight wasn't it? Nah, Khabib should have fought welterweight.
But do you see fight because he also knew those welterweights are actually freaking middleweights. Like someone like Kamaru Usman, it's a known fact he puts about 15 kilograms back on before he steps into the cage.
And he's a big welterweight, isn't it? You know, that's packing middleweight fucking weight. By the time you get into the octagon, that's a mad thing. That's crazy. And when he's there in the clinch with you, thinking, "Oh my god, what have I got myself into?"
Colby Covington doesn't cut for welterweight, and you can see like the power difference when those two met each other. Like there was one person who was clearly stronger, clearly more. So it's basically cheating, but good cheating. It's like the cheating we got.
It's like when you're trying to fight your big brother, like, and the punches, he's just standing there taking the punches. It's not having any effect. You're pushing him, he's not moving.
And then once and you fall, you're like, oh my goodness. Like fuck.
No, that's mad. That's wild.
That's why even me right now, I'm learning as I'm making featherweight easier than before, and that I'm still learning how to do it, ways I can do it even better. Because obviously, I get up to about next day of my fight, I'm about 71, and I fight at 66, which people are putting on way more than that, you know. So I'm trying to look at ways that I can put it on without like making myself feel like heavy, you know, too heavy, you know. I'm trying to say.
100%. I mean, because once you dial it down and you dial it in and you're in that happy place where you know you can walk around, and then come fight camp, it's just easier to shake off this bit of weight, and you get to the happy medium. You're gonna, you know what I mean, you're gonna look even more comfortable in fights and way looser in fights to just try and apply your techniques, if you like. So Yeah, Gift. Let me. Let me quickly ask Gift one more question, and then you can go on with your question, William.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning for being out so long? Was it injury? Was it matchmaking? Was it that you can't get no fights? What was the reason for being out for about a year?
Because I don't think the people the people that should watch this are watching this. So I'm just gonna come out and say EFC. So this is what happened. I was in a bit of a dilemma. And I'm not saying this is what they did, but it just makes sense. So I was in a bit of a dilemma with I just beat one of the top contenders in Danshaw Mutley. He was #1 in Africa, and I beat him in the first round. And then I called for an international. And they brought me this guy, but they also thought in their head this guy would pose a lot more problems for me. But I beat this guy too. So EFC was sitting what do we do with this guy? Because my teammates had the belt. So I said to them, this is what I said. Let's do an interim fight in the meantime. While he's in France fighting in Aries, let me fight for an interim title. And I got tested the night on the fight, my France fight. And they came back to me with traces of cannabis, THC, in my system.
Right.
Yeah, so in the contract, there's no rule in the EFC contract that says you can't there's no contract in any contract or something. But the South African Doping Associations, whatever those people are, they came back and they're like, yeah, whatever, go get a letter from your doctor. Got a letter from my doctor. They said it wasn't enough. So they kind of suspended me for 6 months.
Gotcha.
But 6 months starting from freaking February. So that means I'm only eligible to fight now in September. So I was out the whole, let's say from September to February.
So they didn't even ban you from when the thing actually happened. They banned you from when the decision was made.
From when they sent the letter. From as soon as I got the letter, that's when they banned me from.
That's crazy.
So I also think it was EFC's way of making sure I don't go anywhere to Bellator or PFL or anything. They kind of keeping me here because I'm still under contract. So they kind of made sure I didn't go anywhere. But in the same sense, they kind of reward me with a title shot when I come back. So yeah.
I mean, you're not.
But wait, hang on. If you were in the UFC, that wouldn't be a problem. If you
Brother,
now it wouldn't.
Cannabis. 8 years he's spoken on stage on the biggest.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it definitely wouldn't be a problem. And like Drew just said there, I'd fail a drug test. Boy, they'll find bare cannabis in my shit.
I think a lot of us would.
There's a lot of people walking this earth. If they took that test, they definitely fail a THC test. That's for sure. 100%.
Please, why did you not use Nate and his brother Nick? You should have used Nate and his brother. Seriously.
No. Yeah, obviously, no.
It's the commission in Africa, really. The commission in Africa.
This is what kills me. They wanted to, I don't know how much money it is to you guys. Let's say it's about 30, maybe 50 pounds. So they wanted to charge us 2.5 grand, 3,000 rand to appeal this. But the people that appealed it, the people that are the judge of the appeal are the same people that give out the letter. So basically, I'm going to give you 3,000 rand to tell me I'm suspended again. I'm like, you guys are fucking this criminal. It's fucking criminal.
I guarantee you, whoever was writing that letter had a spliff in their mouth while they were fucking writing that.
I'm telling you.
They had a spliff in their mouth while they were typing that letter. Let me just.
I kind of have to keep my mouth shut. My mother, she's very much on me, because I really have a big mouth. I'm very much outspoken. So I'm very nice right now. But as soon as I win this fight, at that press conference, I'm calling out everybody. I'm like, EFC, this SA type. I'm calling out everyone. Everybody's
boy, I'm looking forward to this press conference now. I'm looking forward to it.
From even talking to you now, the best thing they could ever do is actually give you a title shot, because people like you are the people who bring it out. You would bring it, you'd make it much more of a popular stage, because you're a charismatic person. So I feel like you would bring it out. And that's who you'd want as a champion. You don't want boring champions, to be honest with you.
Dude, you want people with color. You want someone that like, and obviously I'm not trying to sound like to the kids like, hey, everyone go do drugs. Like I'm not doing that.
No.
But what I'm saying is like, be yourself, have character, man. It's good. It sells. People like
even you saying like, I'm a lazy guy, but if you tell me to do pull-ups, I'm there. If you tell me to do push-ups, I'm there. If you tell me to run 10 miles, I'm there. Even things like that, yeah.
That's what your coaches are there for. You know what I mean?
The fans love him and stuff like that. Like he's normal. He's a normal guy. Like,
dude,
thank you.
Thank you, bro.
The more they love you.
Everyone. Like everyone thinks like where I'm from. I don't know where you guys like everyone thinks like MMA fighters are supposed to be these tough guys. Like I'm supposed to have tattoos on my neck and like it's so backwards where I am at. Like it's still so backwards. And I'm literally trying to like I'm trying to give everyone the thing of like, dude, I'm just a normal dude. Like I'm a normal dude. If you see me in the pub, buy me a beer. Like I would appreciate it. Like I don't have to spend my own money. It's great. Please.
Very normal.
Yeah, man. That's just like the rest of us. You get me? Yeah, man. 100%.
That's when Joe's to the fans. That's when Joe's to the fans. When they feel very close to you, they feel like, you know what? I like that guy because he's just like me. He's just like Bob he's just like my friend Bob. He's just like, you know what I mean? That's what they feel like. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's like I'm hoping for that. But yeah, he's getting.
We got Paul Craig and Andre Muniz next. These two gonna throw down, man. Paul Craig is a very well known 205. He's dropped down to 85. Again, we were just talking about weight cuts. Like, how do you manage that sort of, because I thought he was struggling at 205 anyways to even get them weight down to 205. But 85 to get all the way down to 85. How is it done this?
We listen. Were you not listening to Kenny? Were you not listening to Kenny? When
but this is even much more weight differential. You know what I'm trying to say? Like from
but he's doing the proper things right now.
Yeah. He could fight better or he could fight worse. But we'll see.
I want to see the grappling between these two because Muniz is a fantastic grappler as well.
Oh,
he's got
Muniz is a
on his record.
Wait a minute, Muniz looks big, you know. He looks like a 205er.
I mean, Paul Craig Deju is a certified 205er, you know what I mean? He's a certified 205er.
He's looking lean, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's looking fucking lean, man. What the fuck? That's weird even seeing him like that, isn't
That's mad, isn't it? Look at that. He's jacked. He's fighting at 85. I mean, his nutritionists must have done they've done a brilliant work for him to feel this comfortable, looking this comfortable. I don't know how he's feeling, but it definitely looks comfortable.
He's a vegetarian. I'm telling you, he's changed. He's changed.
Vegans, man.
That's a vegan body, bro. That's a vegan body.
Oh man,
that's a vegan body, bro.
And he's debuting in the middleweight, the most triangle choke submission in UFC history.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the first time I saw Paul Craig, I actually thought, "What's this guy doing? What's he doing fighting? What's he doing fighting? He's gonna get beat up every time." Then all of a sudden, this guy went on a purple patch. Yeah, he was submitting people you'd think would finish him easily. Look,
when he
limb collector, man. Limb collector.
I had him beating Johnny Walker.
That's
how much I believed him after the first time I seen him. So it shows you what kind of like. I love Paul now, man. I love Paul because he's so dangerous. He's so fucking dangerous. Just don't let him grab you. I mean, do you hear that of a Scottish guy? Do you hear that of a Scott? Don't let a Scottish guy grab you. It's more don't let a Scottish guy grab you. Isn't it? Serious, that's what I used to think. What's wrong with this guy? Yeah, Scottish people are known for banging.
I feel like the test he's got here against Andre Muniz is a big test because Muniz is He's a dangerous. He's dangerous on the ground as well.
Yeah, man.
He's good on the ground, yeah.
Paul Craig
Very,
is
very
Brazilian. Paul Craig ain't. They're talking about you should check his bloodline. He ain't flipping.
Sometimes I think that, like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, but he's very good, and he will take a lot of shots. He's happy
I
to
like
take
this
a lot of
energy, man.
shots just to, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that.
At the crowd, they gave
Look at
it to him.
this.
Smoke.
They got Bruce up in there. Oh, God.
It's London, baby.
This is
London,
crazy. Let's go. Come on.
Go. This
Let
is
Bruce read the card, man. Let Bruce read the card.
Come on, no, get his face, baby.
This is fucking. Well, this is mad.
This fight's gonna be wild, man. I can tell.
Is mad.
Yo, I can't wait.
This is mad.
When we say this, they're going to
fight
touch gloves that won't shoot a double leg. Fuck.
Man said we got a buffer sandwich.
Give such a mochi a double leg.
We got a buffer sandwich,
Head clash.
Let's go.
It's gonna be great. Hey, a quick thing before we go on this one. Who've you got? Errol Spence, Crawford. Quickly.
Errol Spence. I love Spence. I love Crawford too, but I think his record's padded. So I'm going with Spence.
All right, Kenny. On to you, Kenny.
Go with Errol Spence, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised whoever wins. You get me? Anyone can win, I feel like.
Is that kind of a fight, isn't it? Is that kind of a fight?
50-50 one.
Yeah, I'm Crawford, man. I think
I'm Crawford, but I think Crawford's too small, so it wouldn't surprise me if he gets knocked out.
Also, I think he's gonna get started in the later rounds, man. I think Spence is gonna like with Ugas, he's gonna target something, like whether it be the eye or something, and he's just gonna like pick at him because he's a lot bigger, he's a lot more physical.
Yeah,
man. He's a much more, like I said, volume puncher. He hits.
Yeah, I feel like Errol's gonna be too big for him in the long run. But then again, Mayweather's made bigger fighters look like nothing. So you don't know when it comes to Crawford can fight. He's a mean Mayweather. It's a mean Mayweather for me. So yeah,
I love Crawford, and he's a good family man.
Yeah.
So you guys, let me ask you what you think about the whole Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury fight happening in Saudi. They said Francis fumbled the bag. Francis,
bro, I said it, innit? I said it.
Secured the bag, bro. I said the fucking bag. From what I'm hearing, they say Francis has got that fuck you money. You know what I mean? That fuck you money.
I said he. I was like, what is he doing, man? But bro, that guy can never be doubted, man. Even you see his whole story, like him going to like paddling to Africa with his hand, paddling from Africa with his hands and all, like his story to get to where he is today. Yeah, he has like that's more impossible than him beating Tyson Fury. You get me? Because like it's I think there's a documentary on it on YouTube, man. You should watch it, man. It's fucking crazy, man. His life and his journey to get to UFC and even for him to get to UFC like that, like bro, it blows my mind, man.
He's a proper inspiration, isn't it? He's a proper inspiration.
Kenny, you're gonna learn about me in a minute. You're gonna learn in a second. You know all of that you just said? That won't give a fuck. That won't give a shit because Tyson Fury will fuck him the fuck up. Yeah.
I know what you're trying to say. Of course, bro. I think that being said, I do think it's a long shot to beat Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
But him paddling to Europe on a bleeding boat with his hands is more of a. I feel like that's. If you told me, bro, I'm paddling to Africa, bro. You get me? I'm saying, bro, you're not going there, bro. You get me? And then in 3 years' time, I see you there in Africa, like, and you told me that you're paddling there, like, you get me? Yeah. To be a boxer with no training, to be a world champion with no training and that, bro. You get me?
I know, that's crazy.
That's more impossible than him beating
Tyson
Fury, you get me?
But
that being said, man, you can't be Tyson Fury.
That's what I'm trying to say. all of that paddling ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but one shot, bro. One shot. But then again, I can't see it, man.
No.
Joshua,
I won't lie.
Kenny, I won't lie.
Please get gifts, please. Chime in.
But so the reason why I'm angry about this, there's one reason I'm really angry about this. But like, I'm happy for Francis, dude. He's getting paid, whatever. But as Tyson Fury, man, he had a fight with Usyk. He had a unification bout that he had to go deal with. And I feel like he ran from that to entertain a fight that, like, it's good for us fans, but we know what's gonna happen. Like us MMA fans, it's like the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather. We're like, yo, if our guy can land just one punch, we know it can be over. But we all know it's not going to happen. He's not going to be able to, like, Gypsy King won't be there to be hit. He's going to be too slick, too quick. It's like, he's going to embarrass my boy. Like, I'm happy Francis is getting, like, 20 million. Like, I see he's getting good money for this. It's amazing. But I'm like, it frustrates me. This is what boxing is, hey? MMA, there's none of this, hey? Like, the best always fight the best in MMA. It's really like this, where boxing, I feel like Tyson, he ran away here. He fucking ran away.
Can I answer that, Ola?
Yeah, please.
All right. So, have you seen Tyson Fury's interview about his hardest fight?
No.
But I
think I've seen it. Yeah, it was some guy that he was supposed to smoke in it.
Cunningham.
I did see this on Insta. I did see this thing.
And then did you hear what he said? What the reasons were for him being the hardest fight? He goes, the thing is, I was meant to beat him up. Yeah, I'm a better boxer than him. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. But the guy was too small, too slick. He just come up. He was too slick. I couldn't nail him. I couldn't nail him down. He goes, even with a knockout punch that he knocked him out with, Tyson actually held him with one hand, like literally held his neck to punch him. Do you get what I mean? He had to hold him to punch him to knock him out, right? So for me, that just told you. And Cunningham was nothing crazy. You get what I mean? It's not as crazy as Usyk was. It wouldn't be a better fighter than Usyk. So
not
that
even
just tells you
Klitschko, something.
Yeah.
He wasn't even a Klitschko. He wasn't even a Klitschko level or something like that.
No. It was nothing like that. That's what I'm saying. And he gave him the worst problems than any other boxer he's faced. So why would he fight someone who's slicker, better power as well? Yeah. And the same kind of like, do you know what I mean? He's a smaller guy. He's slick and everything. He will be quicker than him. He'll beat him. He knew it was going to be a problem fighting Usyk.
Yeah, because Usyk dog walked Joshua in 2 fights.
But if he beat Usyk, it will leave like no doubt that he's the number one. Like,
but he's got doubts in his head. He's already got the doubts. Yeah, he's already got the doubts.
Oh shit, we got triangle here.
Oh no.
Oh shit. We got triangle going on here. Triangle attempt here.
Switch to R-bar if it's not on.
It looks like he's a bit high now still. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, he's out.
What's the R-bar?
Well done, Bearju. That looked a little bit. Yeah, that looked a little bit sketchy for Bearju there just now, man. You know what I mean? But he's got the technique to get out of them things there. Oh god, he's ended up in the bottom.
It doesn't even matter with Paul. The thing with me, if I was fighting Paul, and I'm on top of him pound, I wouldn't be happy.
Because you can catch you with anything at any time. I mean, what he did to Jamal Hill. Was it Jamal Hill when
we broke his arm in like 20 seconds.
that was savage, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be anywhere close to him. I don't care if I'm pounding on him. I want to be up on my feet if it's Paul Craig. Because Paul Craig is just too. I don't care. I don't care if I'm good at jiu-jitsu. I want to stand up, mate.
Yeah, I feel like he puts himself in like bad positions to take damage in it by going for leg locks and things like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
He goes for
saying.
mad things. Yeah.
That's why I used to think this guy was crazy when I first saw him.
There's
He's
a head
too
clash there.
jiu-jitsu-y, like.
He led with his head. They might dock him a point here.
Shit.
He led with his head. Watch that. Yeah. Nah.
Oh.
That's a hard warning.
Oh, that's deliberate, hey. That's intentional.
That's a hard warning.
Just came out. Head
He didn't get dock points. He got a hard warning. And they stood them up. Okay.
Paul isn't the greatest on the feet, is he though?
That's what I'm saying. If I was to fight Paul,
Not at
I'd
all.
fight him on his feet.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if he goes down, I'll be like, get up again, get up, bro. Get up, bro. We're staying on our feet, bro. We ain't doing your game.
Yeah, I think he's trying to prove a point though.
Two seconds in, you'll be having my arms flipping down the other flipping pipe. Nah, I ain't doing that with Paul.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
So, Gift, I can't have you on and not touch on this topic. I know it's a very touchy topic, but I still want to get your take on it. The whole Easy and Dricus du Plessis saga. Oh my God, Bearju.
Oh yes, Paul.
Oh, just let it go. The whole Easy and Dricus du Plessis saga.
Can I say one thing as you're going on with that? Yeah, can I say one thing just to get this one out of the air? We don't in Africa. We don't call people niggas. Okay, we don't do that.
Yeah, I'm also like. I was just gonna say like.
Right.
That's not a racial slur to us. That's
so
these racial thing you can call us.
So him saying nigga, you can't say it. That's American, bro. That's another country's put on his flipping back now. He's Chinese, New Zealand, Nigerian, now American.
Like I honestly think it's in the sense of for the fights, man. Like it's good that Easy's got a new challenger. Like the difference, like you know, I've seen the same Paulo Costas, Jared Cannonier, and all those guys. Like it's good. It's something new. Oh, he's gonna finish him. It's done. Good work.
Well done, Bearju.
Good work, Paul.
Well done, Bearju.
Be.
Fantastic debut for him.
Yep, and the crowd goes
debut for him. Well done, Paul. Well done, Paul.
See what I say about.
Bearju gets it done.
In there with you.
Thank you.
See what I say
so
about.
Like it's good for the vision that like for even let's say for Africans like for Dricus, not so much easy for Dricus representing Africa as a whole, not even South Africa. It's amazing. It's good. It really is. It's good stuff. But the way they, like I say, the narrative of how they try to sell this fight, they're going about it wrong, man. Like they could make 1 million pay-per-views, but just talk about how amazing these guys are as athletes. But they kind of like going on the racist thing, like Dricus, he's not innocent. He did kind of started. He was the guy who was like, I'm going to be the first African champion, which was that's the wrong thing to say. It was totally the wrong thing to say. But he's also not wrong. Like he's not wrong. like he lives in Africa. Like he's not wrong. He lives in South Africa. Like right now, if I drive like it's like an hour from, if I drive an hour to Pretoria, I will find Dricus in his bed sleeping. Like that's where you'll find him. So he's not wrong. But the way he said it was wrong. Like he kind of discredited Easy being Nigerian, Francis being from Cameroon, Kumara being Nigerian. He kind of was like, you guys were born there, but it means jack shit, basically, because you don't live there, which is not right. It's not right. Like
I get it though, because
he did discredit them. He was playing.
Hold on, Will. Please, Kenny, let me get your take on this as well, because this is a big thing within the fight community and even the fighters looking outside, looking from outside in. Let me get your take on what you think has been going on so far.
I get it, because it's like Dricus is trying to say like you don't have to leave Africa to succeed. You get me? So I feel like that's what he's trying to say is the difference. But at the same time, you know what? I love all this shit, bro. I love all this. I love it, bro. I love the beef, bro. I love it, bro.
I'm trying to
It makes it more interesting, bro. Don't lie, bro. You don't want to love it, but you love it, bro.
And to go with my point, just think about this, right? If Drinkers didn't do that, do you think Israel will be considering him to fight?
No, that's also the thing. If Drinkers didn't say, I'm with you here, well, like, if he didn't say that, he would have not fought Robert Whittaker, that would have not happened.
Thank you.
He would have fought, because he was scheduled, from my word is, Drinkers was scheduled to fight Andre Muniz. Drinkers was supposed to fight this guy, Andre.
Yeah.
That fight didn't happen, Andre broke his arm. And while Drinkers was waiting, Robert Whittaker popped up, and that is when this all happened. And kind of Israel said he manifested it. But I think it was just like the MMA cards, like they were like, let's see what can happen here. And fuck, this is what happened.
Right. So I'm gonna say this thing here, yeah. When Dricos first debuted at the UFC, there's a clip of this. There's a video of this. He said the same thing. What he was gonna be from being an African champion, living in Africa, and all of that in his debut. Nobody gave a shit about it then. This is what I'm trying to say now. Because this same thing that he's been saying, it's not like he only just dreamt about it and said it. He said it before, way before. And nobody cared. Nobody
because
said
no
it was wrong.
Actually do it.
There's no one thought he'd win this much.
But now he's here, all of a sudden, and he's still maintaining what he's been saying.
You know what's funny though, yeah?
Standing on it.
You know
now
what's
there's a madness.
It's funny the way Izzy made it about race, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's there.
Bro, he's Nigerian, and like, you get me? Like,
no, he's not Nigerian. What do you mean he's not? He's Chinese.
He's trying
He's from New Zealand. No, Izzy's my boy, man. Like, fuck, I ride for
He's
Izzy.
Chinese,
Like,
New Zealand.
I
won't lie.
like heavy.
Now
I
American
love that
niggas.
brother. You know what I mean? Like,
I love Alex Pereira. Like, since Alex Pereira came, it was like a breath of fresh air. Even though he lost some parts, I was so happy he beat Israel, hey, because Israel was so high. At the time, I was like, no one's going to beat him. Rates me. And then they brought Alex Pereira. I was like, what a man. What a man. I love that guy.
Why do I get the feeling, Gift, that Israel's not your biggest, like, you're not Israel's biggest fan?
Nah, I'm not.
I got that as well, you know. I got that as well, you know. I kind of.
Yeah. So tell us what repulses you about Izzy. Let me hear this. He's got plenty of people that, you know what I mean. Tell us what repulses you about Izzy. Go on, let's hear it.
Dude, he's got he's got like girl tendencies. The way he gets angry, it's like a female.
He's like the UFC Drake.
Yeah, dude. Emotions are never like solid. Like that press conference was Sean Strickland. Sean was just the right things to make him angry. Like all the right things. He came into it. He's like, a champion of his level. Like, dude, even me, I know, like, Terrence right now, this fight, he's going to probably hype it up because that's the man he is. He needs to talk the fight up. And I support it. He needs to make people want to watch this fight. And I support it. Where Izzy, he takes offense to it. He takes it personally. Like, with this Drinkers thing. He could have been like, well, I'm going to show you who the real African is. He could have said that. But he took it, you could do a 21 and me and you'll see where you're from. You'll see where you're from, nigga. Like, oh my God. He's very emotional. And I feel that's where like a lot of fans don't stick to. Where Conor McGregor, when Conor McGregor was rising up, he was neutral. Even though there were people that were like Chad Mendes. Chad Mendes spoke shit to him. And Conor McGregor was like, whatever, dude. And he spoke his shit. And everyone, like, they fuck with that because they're like, we see confidence through that. It's good. Whereas, like, with Izzy, that's why I feel like Drinkers has a chance to beat him because Drinkers won't fall into this, like, back and forth exchange. He's just going to kind of, like, rush it to the side and treat the fight for the fight. So Yeah, that's why I
You think
like
Dricus will beat him?
Potan is that guy also. He's very like, fuck, I don't really talk about shit, but I can fight. And that's really cool for me. I dig that. It's cool.
So
I don't know.
And he paints his nails. He paints his nails. Sorry. He paints his nails. Like, I don't mess with it.
So it's fair to say we already know where you're going when Dricus fights Israel, right?
No, like, hey guys, look, I'm very neutral there. Like, I'm very neutral in that fight. If I had
nice
it my
one,
way,
Leroy. Nice one, Leroy. Big up yourself, Leroy.
And there's a right guy that uses what? The most emotional rapper ever.
Yeah, man.
The most
big up
what?
yourself on that one.
The most emotional rapper ever.
Yeah.
You can't say nothing about Drake without him replying back, mate.
Yeah, never. You see, it has to.
Yeah, and that's Israel. Israel, you say that he's got to reply back straight. Like it's
I mean, look, he's a really petty guy, and
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And sometimes I love petty people like that, man. You know what I mean? 'Cause I can be petty myself.
No,
Like,
listen,
I love to have a
Everybody,
petty partner. You know,
all of them, yeah. From when Connor came in, all of them, for some reason, everybody's got a mouthpiece now. Before Connor, everybody was all respect.
Yeah.
Connor came in, respect goes out the motherfucking window. But at the same time, they all want respect to them. They won't respect anyone, but they want you to respect them. That's the thing I don't like with Israel. Yeah, he wants you to always talk good about him. How am I going to talk good about you when I'm about to fight you? How am I gonna say you're the guy that? Nah, I'm about to fight. I'm about to beat
And then
you
you
up.
talk shit about you. He's like, I'm a piss on your grave. Like, why? Why say that? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
I mean,
light skin tendencies, and he ain't even light skin. He might as well light skin crew as well.
That dry hump he gave Paulo Costa, man, I can't lie, bro. Like, boy, like what
That was a bit mad, wasn't it?
that was cool.
That was actually, it was very mad. I'm gonna say a bit.
But nah. Kenny, you can't say that's mad, yeah, because
I
we
give
play
Paulo
for the same
Costa a
role as
dry
well. Yeah.
hump,
We
you know,
we like them sort of things. We like them sort of fuckeries. Yeah? That's all fuckeries that start fights. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight business.
No, Easy's crazy, and I get why he has
what did Paulo say?
He has a lot of detractors.
Till he saw that. Paulo was respectful till he saw that. He said, nah, fuck this. I want to fight the bitch again. No. We like to see that.
Yeah. No, as much as anything that draws us emotion, we low-key like it, bro, innit? Anything that makes you feel, this guy's a dickhead, bro, you low-key like it, bro, because you're invested now, innit?
Yeah, the dry humping Paulo, I don't think that was that bad as much as the talking back and that. Those are the bad ones. The whole Dricus thing that was bad. That was bad, bro. That was bad.
But if you think of it like this, like he basically like humped him in front of on live TV. Like
I know
it's not that bad.
But you know when John Jones said to my favorite fighter of all time, when he goes, when I had you there like a little bitch. You know when I had you there, he said to call me. You know, he said to call me, I had you there like a little bitch. I had my hands on your head.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of feeling when he humped him, like you're my little bitch right now, kind of thing.
Yeah. But he actually made him his bitch. He didn't just chat, like, you get me?
It was a mad one, man. It was a mad one.
If someone did that to me, bro.
That's what I'm
saying. Backstage.
See, Kenny, see the anger, Kenny.
I'll catch you in spa or something.
Now imagine Paulo Adesanya too, right? You know what the UFC is gonna start with. You already know. You already know the promotion. There'll be dry humping in there. There'll be a little bit of dry humping in there. In the promotion. You already know this.
No, I mean, look, you can't, and this is the thing. I think Izzy's gone and cultivated this same sort of way that Mayweather was moving in his fight career. If you don't like me, you want to see me get knocked out. So you are going to pay to see that. All eyes are going to be on that. And people that ride with him, one way or the other, you feel something for Izzy. and it's one of the best marketing ploys that you could use. And Mayweather used it to the most full potential, you know, that any combat sportsman is ever done. So I think that fight is going to be crazy between them. But we know Dricos is out. Dricos is out with the foot injury.
Oh yeah.
So,
but we're still talking about Dricos, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's the
because
fight.
Dricos is out with a foot injury.
I like that word. I like this fight.
I think Strickland's an easier fight, isn't it? Than
way easier. Way
easier. The way Strickland put that Abus
stylistically
Magomedov away, you know, it knocked the brother out, and this brother was supposed to be like one of the next big teams coming into that division.
Abus isn't. He's not. He got smoked in the PFL, like absolutely smoked in PFL, and the only reason why he came over is because I feel like Saudi Arabia, like Saudi money, is moving their way into the UFC, and they're pushing their guys that they want to be in like main event slots. So that's why I feel like Abbas got the slots. But I'm happy for Strickland put an end to that. Like I hope that the one's gonna see, like, just because there's money around these guys doesn't make them good. Really, it doesn't make them what they think they are.
Right. So,
I can just see Izzy just staying on the outside, just kicking his leg for 5 rounds. And maybe
and throwing an wild head kick to him.
Huh?
Yeah, I see the same thing. I throw like an occasional head kick just to scare him. He's gonna be like, leg kick.
Yeah, I mean,
you see who's fighting?
Huh?
Did you see who's fighting?
Yeah, Philly and
winning.
Nathaniel
Wood. Yeah, I see it.
Winning. You know what I mean, don't you?
Oh, I'm only seeing that shit now, man. Sorry, I don't know if you man are behind the.
You see who's winning, Ola?
Oh. The prospects.
Go on, prospect. Go on, Philly. Oh, is it? You look like it was verbally.
Oh, Philly.
Stopping. You still there? Oh, this.
Kenny, have you sparred Nathaniel Wood?
No, I haven't sparred him yet. No.
Okay.
He's in. What gym is he in England? Or what?
1 second.
Brad Pitt's gym or something, is it?
Brad Pickett's gym, yeah.
Where is that?
I have no idea.
That's GB top team. That's
Great British top team.
Yeah.
No, a few times I wanted to go over there, you know, but a few of my teammates were fighting some of their guys, so I couldn't. You know, get me.
Okay.
But one day I'd like to go over.
A lot of people speak highly of Brad Pickett still. You know, they speak really, really highly of him.
He's a real one as a coach, man. Like I think he's a coach that he's been through it all: wins, losses, highs, lows. So if he speaks, man, it's like honest shit. He's not gonna try like bullshit you and try like most managers try, like not managers, coaches even. They haven't really made the walk, so they kind of like they're just talking from experience of their fighters. Like they had good fighters in this situation where Brad Pickett he's been through it all. So I'd really like to also go like trade there with him because he's a Nathaniel Wood. Their like relationship is super dope, man. It's like super dope.
Yeah, like obviously he has experience in the UFC himself as well. Obviously, in that, so he knows himself. You get me?
All of a sudden, touchy-feely is bloody.
Yeah, man, he's getting touched up.
Was that an elbow on the ground? Was it?
Yeah, man, bro, it was getting touched down there, bro.
You know what? This could be fight of the night. You know.
I mean, it started off well.
Yeah, because Philly did put down as well in the early round, like early.
Yeah, Philly was getting him in the early.
It looks like he's recovered well though from that, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
kind of enjoying. It's kind of
dancing or
enjoying.
something.
Yeah, is that what the what the hell was what the hell was that?
At those moments, I always like
shit.
kick him in the head. If someone does that to me, I'm like, kick him in the head. Not a roundhouse. You're gonna miss most probably because you're gonna overcommit. So front kick, you just blast him to the face. If you miss, it's okay. You kicked him in the head.
So let me ask you both this, because you know you both must have been through so many sort of experiences in the cage. What trick has the opponent used on you, and you know you should have fallen for it, but you fell for it anyways, and you was kicking yourself after you did? Kenny, let's start with you. Maybe it was in sparring, maybe it was in the cage, but tell us one of your experiences where the person you're sparring with or your opponent used the trick on you. You knew you shouldn't have fallen for that trick, but you fell for it. Tell us one of those experiences if you have one.
I don't know. Usually when someone kicks you, like, you want to just kick them back, but like usually probably not the smart thing to do without setting it up. Like, but it's just so tempting. If someone kicks you, like, you just want to kick them back, like, you get me, but without setting it up. Well, maybe it's a habit that I feel like it's easy to get into, innit?
Yeah. What about you, Gift? Have you ever
Me,
fallen for?
if you go look at my last fight, I hate myself for this. Like, I had a tough weight cut, so my legs weren't completely underneath me, and I knew it. Like, I kind of freaking knew it. And he was not calf kicking me. It was like a leg scoop. He would put his, like, kick my leg, but he would hook his foot and lift my leg. And I knew he did this. Like, I saw his fights before. I knew this was like, he doesn't kick proper kicks. He kind of like scoops your leg. And he flipping did it to me. And I was like, in the first round, I'm like, Gift, settle. And I hit him at halfway, like let's say a minute left in the round. I fell for it because I saw it coming. I could see he was going to go for the kick. And I kind of like, I relaxed my body so I could counter him. And he didn't. Like, he scooped the leg, and when he scooped, he landed a combo afterwards. And it was straight hook, straight. Everything landed. Like, you even see on the video, I'm standing upright because I'm like expecting the leg kick, and he kicks me. But when he kicks me, my body dips and he hits me. Whop, whop, whop. And I'm like, no. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
that
sorry, boys.
Oh
Shit.
my God.
Do you not see that?
I will make sure I'm better next time on that. But yeah, he was.
Oh shit.
Lifting my leg. That will never happen again.
Yeah.
Well, with me, what happened with me was, I'm trying to see if Ola's awake because
I'm here. I'm trying to see what this is. If Philly's gonna get finished here, or he's gonna let Nathaniel Wood recover.
Finish him,
bro. He's not locked in.
This could be a fight tonight, couldn't it?
Yeah, he could. He's got tendencies.
Both of them are beating the shit out of each other still.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Let's go, prospect. Let's go.
Wood.
He's going for
even get out of that situation like that.
Go.
And now he took his back. This is an incredible fight.
It's a great fight, sir.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's going for a twist.
That's Friday night. No one touched this one. That's Friday night.
Yeah, this fight's been good still.
Looked like he was going for a twister there.
It did. I'm like, but it doesn't. You have to be a smart UFC fighter. Why are you going for a twister? He just got knocked out.
And he lost the position.
On.
And he lost the position because of it, innit?
Literally, yep. Literally, I'm like, decisions were made there. It wasn't the right ones.
Yeah.
This is crazy. You don't understand. Do you know the lady I'm sitting here with just said?
What she said?
Cuddle.
Well,
they're covering. They're just having a cuddle. She's too used to it. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Oh god.
That cuddly is the most tired cuddling you've ever done in
You
your
know what I
life.
mean?
It is horrible.
I don't know what kind of cuddling she gets, but boy, this is a rough cuddle right here. You know what I mean? This cuddle's rough. Cuddles with elbows, you know what I mean? Fucking punches.
She goes, touching feely wants to get cuddly. Oh. Now there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on.
Tired, Kenny?
Huh?
Are you tired?
I love it still, can't lie.
Yeah, we're two fights away to the one fight away from the to the main event. So I think is the Molly McCann fight next.
I don't know how she got co-main this fight.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But they've put her as a co-main event. I'm sure if Paddy was available, he probably would have got the co-main or even the main event. So he probably would have got co-main event.
Whilst you guys are here, I might as well ask the question because I've just been asked. So with the cups, do they come in different sizes?
Well, the lady you're with, they just asked.
Because these guys must have extra little cups.
Wow.
Wow. I take offense there because I'm a flyweight, so I'm like, I take gang offense to that.
Yeah,
I think they go by the waist, innit?
What, it goes by the weight?
Yeah.
What?
What if you're like
small?
No,
your waist doesn't match your shit. Like.
Everybody can fit in any cup. What if you're extra?
I don't know. You have to probably get 2 cups and just fit you get a waistband and you get a cup in it.
That's more uncomfortable than actually like.
Well, then you won't be able to use your legs properly if the cup's too big. You get me?
I said you might need 2 cups, you know, bro. Like, bro.
I was like, that is packing.
I've never actually, you know what I mean, thought about the cup situation like that. But I mean, not shots. There's one brother on Instagram. Shout out to him. I think his page is called Combat Nuts on Instagram. Go check him out. That brother, everything on his video is about fucking all kind of nut shots and
what,
like kicking in the nuts.
Oh shit!
Doing
MMA.
Oh yeah,
shots, right? I seen that shit, man. It's mad, isn't it?
Everything on his page is about fucking groin shots, man.
Nah, why?
Bro, it's the pain. It's the pain that man. You see, when the man get kicked, or you know what I mean, or there's a strike to the groin, it's the pain, bro. The pain that man are in. It's a mad one. It's a mad one. I'll tag you I'll tag you in his page, Gift. I'll tag you so you can see. Please. So you can see what.
I did that to my opponent last fight, man. It was like I kind of like, because it's home ground advantage, you can play with the rules a bit. It's like crazy, and it was a crazy scramble, and I had him against the cage, and I wanted to knee the leg, but I could feel I need him. It was a low blow. I went wow, and he went.
Jeez,
what happened there?
Yeah, I know.
That could be load shedding in South Africa. We know what load shedding is over there. It's crazy, but here he is,
right back in.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to connect his cam. But like, what about you, Gift? Kenny, in the times that you've been sparring and maybe in fights, have you been low blowed, or you've low blowed somebody and what's that
happens a good bit still. What, like, you feel like a dickhead when you low blow someone. But shit happens, innit?
Was it
But,
low or low kick?
imagine it used to be illegal in UFC 2 and that. UFC 1s and that. Back in the day, it used to be.
Fucking hell, yeah,
They used to do that shit on purpose, man. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I know. What? I've seen a clip where a guy was literally just hitting someone's penis. Like,
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, from you back in the days, and then headbutt. He used to headbutt.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. So, Gift, you were saying something before you disconnected there earlier on. Let me go ahead and unmute you. Can you unmute your? Yeah, there you go.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
I thought load shedding caught you there, you know. I thought it was load shedding that got you, man. So we're glad to have you back. Yeah, we know what happens with that situation in South Africa. So please, you were saying something.
I need the guy.
Blind shots.
I need him low shot, man. And like I felt it was low, he felt it was low, and we looked at the ref, and like he wanted to top out, and I was like, the ref was clean, and the ref let the fight continue. But with good karma, that being said, like 3 seconds later, he turned around and he threw me on my head in a double leg takedown.
Oh,
and the round ended. And I kind of like look at him. I'm like, good work. Yep, that was cool. Well done. Good work to you. Well done.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't think that shot should be legal, but I'm like, some guys milk it, man. Some guys they buy it, man. They get kicked in the dick and they're like, and they're rather good with taking a no contest than carrying on. And I don't approve of it.
Bernardo Chavez says, who you lot got in the Aspinall versus Tybura? We asked that earlier on, but you can go ahead and give him your answer. Will, do you want to go first? Will.
I got Aspinall on this.
Will's going with Aspinall.
Most of the British fighters, I went British, apart from maybe Jai Herbert and I can't.
And Kenny, you got Aspinall as well, ain't you?
Yeah, I can't see him losing again. Like he lost last time in London, innit? So
yeah, to Curtis Blades.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Aspinall. I don't see him losing twice in a row.
That was by injury as well. That went like a proper loss.
I remember what Ola was saying before. Like the reason why he's not too sure about Aspinall is because of the injury. Ola, I think he's trained enough. I think he's trained enough to know, that he'll be okay in there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Sometimes even the training sometimes cannot prepare you for certain opponents, and you know what is going to be in. You can get some fighters that can imitate other fighters, but there's some other fighters that you until you really feel them in there, you can't really get somebody to prepare for them. And like Strickland said it. Pereira is helping him prepare for Izzy.
Izzy, yeah.
Yeah, really? He said Pereira is helping him prepare for Izzy.
Man, what's Pereira's beef with Izzy, man?
Bro, Izzy went after his kid, bro. He said, "Boy, if you can grow, okay, bro."
Yeah. No, but even before that, when you see the golf memes and that, if Izzy tries to play golf, he's trying to practice golf, and
I think they're cool now. I think they're cool. You know what I mean? Like
they're cool, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
And because Izzy won once, finally, Izzy finally won. Now they're cool. Izzy's like, whew, thank goodness.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they're cool now.
Now, Pereira's a walking meme, mainly because basically he's playing along to what everyone says, isn't it? Like he's following Izzy. So he's playing it. He's doing everything he sees Izzy doing. He's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Well done to the prospect. The prospector just picked up the W here. Fantastic win for the prospect.
I'm also very happy with that.
I'm happy with that too. That's another fighter I picked to win.
Yeah.
It It would have been like for Andre Fili, I think it would have felt a bit better if it was a split decision. But like straight unanimous decision, I think he's like, what the hell? Like, what the hell?
Like I said, you didn't even know what's going on.
I feel like Molly McCann should be winning this fight, but she's had problems with grapplers and submission artists.
I feel like if I was this girl, sorry, Ola Kerry, sorry, finish, sorry.
Yeah, I was just talking about Molly McCann and Julia Steralenko. I feel like Molly's had problems with grapplers and jiu-jitsu artists, and Steralenko is one of them fighters that she will keep going for the same or identical submission attempts until she gets it, unless she gets knocked out in the process or maybe controlled in a certain way in the process, but she will keep looking for that submission. How do you guys think Molly McCann does in this next fight?
I'll answer last. I got the best answer.
I also think like this girl, if you follow any game plan from Molly, like Molly's gonna come out very strike heavy. So if you can kind of like duck underneath her 1-2, put her on her back and finish like try to take her back. Like she's very like you say, she like restless, like us restless. We turn to give our back to stand up. But she doesn't give her back to stand. She kind of just gives her back and hopes she's gonna get out of that position and then work from that. So if that girl could capitalize on that, like take her back and look for the finish, I think it'll be a good day for her. But if Molly like just sprawls and brawls, I think she's got this, man. I really think like, especially like it's a hometown, everyone's behind her, sprawl and brawl. I think it'll be a good day for her.
I agree. What about you, Kenny?
Yeah, I don't know too much about the other girl, but obviously, if Molly keeps it on the feet, I think she can probably knock her out, innit?
Yeah.
I'm going for a knockout. It's been a while since we've seen a knockout on the card.
Yeah, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute because we've been spoiled by the previous London cards that we're thinking we're gonna get shitload of finishes in this on this card, but there's been some very, very decent fights. We just got plenty of decisions on there. Next week we got the BMF Championship coming up and the lightweight bout between Jan Blachowicz and Alex Pereira. Do you think they should have
You didn't even ask me what I think about Molly.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let's get to you about Molly because I already knew what you thought about Molly.
I know. I'm gonna use a different answer.
Yeah, go on.
I'm only picking Molly because of the percentages. Apparently, lesbians have an 8% chance of winning. I told you I was the best answer for last.
You fucking went there. Yeah, carry on. Willy. Yeah?
Lesbians have an 8% chance of winning. Yeah, UFC fights. Apparently, there was a study on this. Apparently,
yeah.
We only learned about this yesterday. So now most of our fight picks are going to be based on that 8%. We got 8% better chance of winning than the other guys.
8% better chance.
Yeah.
That's thanks to Amanda Nunes, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll take that 8%. I will take that 8%. Gift, I'll take that 8%. I'll take even 2%. Because it's MMA. Anything can happen in there. So if you got 8% chance of winning a fight better than the other person, I'll take yours.
I hope Molly wins because when she wins, it's usually a madness, man. It's usually exciting.
Yeah, man. Serious, man.
I'm for it. I need to see a knockout tonight. It'd make my heart so happy.
Yeah, we got the co-main event coming up.
Okay, so everyone, who's your picks? I'll save myself for last. Who's your guys' pick for next week between Blachowicz and Alex and the BMF fights?
I'll go first. I'm gonna go with Justin. I'm gonna go with Justin Gaethje. He's just a bad motherfucker, and he hits everything with bad intentions. And I know Dustin is durable, and he got hands too. But Justin is just one of those guys. Everything is just with bad intentions, man. And he's never in a boring fight. Never. I've never seen that brother in a boring fight. I love Justin Gaethje and how he approaches his fight. And for the Pereira and Jan Blachowicz, I think Jan Blachowicz is gonna show Pereira one or two things, but he's an old dog, man. He knows his way around them things there, you know what I mean? And he's seen people, he's seen people like Pereira before, and I think he'll be able to handle it. So I'm gonna go with Jan Blachowicz. And I know that's not what the UFC wants. UFC wants Pereira to get the 205 so they can bring Easy up and then do another fight at 205 that ain't Easy and Blachowicz. You know what I mean? But I think Blachowicz is there. He's going to be there to spoil the party. He wants to ruin that party for the UFC.
He does.
So. Yeah, what about you, Kenny?
The Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier fights like 50-50. Like I feel it's one of them fights, isn't it? Back in the day, I would have said a few fights ago, I would have said Dustin Poirier because I feel like Dustin Poirier has a little bit better defense, but Gaethje has a bit more power in that. But who won the last one?
Dustin
Poirier.
Yeah, Dustin. I think I'll go with Dustin, boy. I think it'll be like a war. I definitely think it's gonna be a war in it. Yeah,
I think it's gonna be third time fighting. I think this is their third time or second time fighting, but yeah,
second time.
Yeah, second time.
I'll go with Dustin just from decision, like just by decision, but a war. Like I don't think it'll be easy. I won't be surprised if Dustin gets finished either.
Dustin.
Sorry, Dustin Poirier.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and then who else is there? I think Blachowicz will beat Pereira. I think he's more well-rounded. I think if he gets the takedowns as well, he can do things on the ground with him as well. You get me?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you get going. Lay it on us.
I'm going with Pereira. I feel like Pereira is big, very big, bigger than Jan. Pereira was a 205 before he came into the UFC. He just cut down to follow easy. That's all it was. Yeah, he cut down to follow easy. He's a 205. He was a 205er in kickboxing before he came down. So for me, and then even in his MMA bouts in other leagues, he was 205 in it. So for me, I feel like he's okay there, and his power carries as well. So, and a fight always stands on his feet first. And yeah, as we know, Jan likes to have his Polish power also prove his thing. And I feel like against a man like Pereira, that could be wrong. Before he realize, before he gets stunned, he'll be getting knocked out before he gets stunned. That's how I feel. So that's what I'm going for that. And I'm also going for Poirier because I feel like Poirier is a smarter version of Justin without the leg kicks. Poirier does exactly what Justin does, but smarter. And he just doesn't have the leg kicks, but he can withstand the leg kicks, which he did the last fight. His leg was gone. He said his leg was gone fighting thing, and he still knocked him out with one leg. If you get what I'm saying, he knocked him out.
Yeah.
Then he knocked Gaethje out. Stopped Gaethje.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, and that was the first time anyone has stopped Gaethje. And for me, using my MMA maths, which doesn't necessarily work all the time, I feel like there's certain patterns that happen. Like when Poirier fought Holloway was on a tear. Everybody thought Holloway was going to make simple work of Dustin, and Dustin went there and done the same thing he did in the fight before. So I feel like, with certain fights, they're repetitive. And then, that's also...
Okay, this is where I differ from that. Like, I understand that styles make fights, man. But those two, if you look at, like since their last fight to now, who has got better? Dustin Poirier has actually stayed the same kind of athlete. Does that make sense? He's been the same boxer with a good left hand, but he's strong in the right hook. He doesn't have much wrestling, but he's got good jiu-jitsu, so you have to be careful for that. Where Justin Gaethje was more, he was reckless, man. He will like throw kicks in the clinch. You hit him with uppercuts, you'll throw a leg kick. Like he was super reckless. Where since the Tony Ferguson fight, he doesn't fight like that anymore. He's more calculated. He's calm. He picks his shots. And for how can you say, a high level caliber fighter to make that switch, then I feel it's going to be a big difference. I was watching his fight now with Fiziev. That like it was really, really, really good fight. But even though the finish was there at a point, he didn't look for it. He didn't push for the finish. He was calm in his approach, and he took the decision, just like what he did with Chandler. So I feel if he's not too hasty, I feel he can beat Poirier this round, because Poirier is very much like, if you're gonna go 1-1-1-1, Poirier's he's gonna have too much fun with you. So you need to put the pressure on him. You need to put it on him.
Okay, so now you just basically said that Justin is fighting a lot more like Dustin is. Yeah. But if he does that, he'll get fucked up by Dustin.
Yes.
With the way he fights now. Now that
he has to advance, not recklessly. Like this is like what I'm saying is he used to recklessly, like he would kick blindly. That's how
I get it. I get what you mean. But what I'm trying to say is that Dustin has been a counter striker his whole career. So if you come forward, that's good for him.
Yeah, that's what Justin Gaethje is like. That's where he needs to, like, I don't know how he's gonna need to make that adjustment of come forward, but what do they call it? Smart aggression. Like, he needs to be clever in his approach. You can't just be like, well, I'm gonna come forward and fuck you up. I hit harder than you. He needs to, like, pick his shots, and like when he goes forward, it needs to be like clever and mixing the wrestling. Wrestle this guy, wrestle him, put him down, wrestle him.
That's easier said than done. Like I said, you said if anyone's gonna do that with Dustin's gonna pick him off.
Yeah,
he'll come forward, and Dustin will pick him off.
Yeah, no.
You remember Dan Hooker done what you're saying.
Okay, but Dan Hooker and Justin Gaethje are two different level kind of fighters. Like, Dan Hooker's good, but he's not great.
Dan Hooker dragged Dustin into a mad thing as well. You get me?
That's a mad thing. That's the crazy part.
He brought him into. He turned Dustin Poirier into Justin Gaethje that day when he wanted a war.
Yep.
I feel like Dustin. It just depends. He fights different. Like he fought Conor McGregor different than he fought like Dan Hooker.
He fights everybody different.
Yeah,
he fights everybody different. That's why when Gift was saying Dustin ain't really improved. It depends on who Dustin's fighting. Yeah. Dustin's fights according to who he's fighting against.
Yeah,
that's why I think Dustin's got this. Because with Conor, he knew what he had to do.
Oh, that just broke my heart. That just broke my heart.
But see Pereira as well. Go back to Pereira.
Pereira Bohovic, I won't lie.
Has he fought a decent grappler yet?
No. That's where I'm scared, because I'm hoping that Jan comes out and tries to test his striking, because like you said, well, before he even knows it, he's going to be knocked out until he's going to be finished. He'll be finished. But if he mixes it up, like I feel he's going to against Izzy, he's going to just shut him down. He's going to be way too much for him. He's just going to be physical. He's going to be on top of him, like up, down. He's like, Pereira won't be able to keep up with that, I feel. But I'm hoping Pereira lands that left hook, because I know if he lands that left hook, it's a good day for us. It's a good day.
He's gonna land that, and I think Pereira's gonna prepare for wrestling as well. I don't think, like, everybody says it like, oh, he's fighting a wrestler, so it might be this. But I think if you're fighting a wrestler, you will prepare for a wrestler, won't you?
Yeah.
So that's my parlay on the screen. I said, should I risk or cash out?
Ooh.
Oh, not bad.
Cash out.
Yeah, that's my little parlay on the screen, but that's the cash out right now at the moment.
Cash out.
Jeez, that is nice stuff. I'm greedy, man. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask, man.
But man, I'm saying in the chat, risk it for the biscuit.
I think you should risk it for the biscuit, man.
Go ahead, risk it. I can't. If Molly wins, cash out flipping thingy bob.
Yeah.
If Molly wins, because you're not. Remember, you're not sure about Aspinall yourself.
Yeah.
I still backed him. You know what I mean?
I know you backed him.
Start.
If you're not sure about something,
the only way you can truly show that you back somebody is by putting money where your mouth is, man. Is what I did. I still backed him. Yeah, you know what I mean? How much more can I show that I backed him? I put my money on him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be putting my money on you, man. and see what happens when the party shakes out. Let's see.
How many fights has this girl had in UFC? The one fighting Molly.
Huh?
How tall is she?
The chick in the white, the Stefanenko or whatever.
Sterialenko looks much bigger though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's big, is she?
For flyweight. Jesus.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
She's big, bro.
Gonna look for that submission.
Black belt, you know. I didn't know that.
Oh. This girl's long as well, bro.
Oh, gosh, ah, shit. I told you to cash out, bro. I told you to cash out, bro.
I also said it. I said Molly's fighting.
Oh my god. What did I say? I said she's gonna go for the submission. If she's gonna keep going for that submission until she gets it. I knew she's gonna go for that submission, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah, man, that's a good win there for Julia Sterialenko. I just knew if she was gonna win, it was always gonna be by submission. She's so good at this shit. So good.
But also, no offense, I also call that take her back. Take Molly McCain back. Yeah, you take that girl's back. It's an easy payday for you. Yeah, you're getting paid.
I risked it for the biscuit, and
I told you,
my biscuit ended up my biscuit ended up in the tea, man. Broke up in the tea. You know what I mean?
I told you guys.
Hey.
First, we have to cash out.
Man, I said I changed my mind. I said,
it's a bit too late for that.
Yeah. That sounded like KBD. I told you to cash out. Oh, shit. Anyway,
we pray and hope Top Aspinall can get this done. That's all we have to pray and hope for now.
Now we're going to see. We're going to see Aspinall and see if he's back in proper nick of health.
Before you go on, Ola, can I say one thing?
What's that?
Can we just take that 8%, yeah, throw it in the end, just chuck in the motherfucking bitch?
I told you. This is MMA, bro. Like all kind of craziness happens, man. Like you don't see it coming, and there he is. It's just happening. Right
Lesbian or not,
you know. I mean, there's just something with submission artists. It's like built for violence, man. Like you just know. You know what they're gonna do, and you can't fucking stop it because they're like 2-3 moves ahead of you. You know, dangerous snakes like Kenny Black Diamond sat here. They will wrap you up like a fucking mummy, man. You know what I mean? Before you know it, your arm's nearly off. You're begging for your life. All them type of things. You know what I mean? Like referee, save me. Man. You know, that's a mad armbar, man. All 10 wins by submission. Like that's what she does. All 10 wins.
Can I ask you, what belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
I'm not even have a belt. I don't. You know what, John Cabinet? You won't give me a belt because I don't show up to the gi classes. I just train in.
You and me on the same, my friend. I hear you.
I'm like, coach, but you can still give me one. He's like, why do you need one for if you don't use the gi? I'm just to having it. But he's like, nah.
It sounds good. At me like, when people ask you, they're like, Kenny, what belt are you jiu-jitsu? Like, I'm a purple belt. They're like, oh, that's cool. That's nice. Yeah, that's very cool.
But like when I'm rolling, I show black belts, and I reckon I'm brown. Okay,
that's legit. That's fucking legit.
That's me. That's what I reckon. You get me? Just based off. You get me? Maybe in the gi it's different, but
What? Based off choking brown belts.
based off choking black belts, based off my rolling, based off me going head to head with people that are black belts. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I choke black belts as well, so I'll give myself brown.
No,
Respectfully.
that's an honest no, dude. That's solid.
Huh?
I said that's solid. Like my first bout I ever choked out in the jiu-jitsu tournament. Like this guy was like African champion. He had competed on the world scene and everything. So everyone kind of looked at me and they were like, "Yeah, man, well done. Like you're gonna roll well." Like everyone kind of expected me to lose. Even my own team, they were like, "We're proud of you either way," basically. And I was like, huh, "You guys are crazy." And I went to the arm triangle with this guy, and ever since that day, like here in South Africa, everyone's kind of been hunting me since then. I'm only a purple belt, but everyone's like, when we roll, I'm coming for you. So I'm like, I like that. Jiu-jitsu's fun. It's really fun like that.
Yeah.
It's not like MMA. It's not so much like animosity. It's like friendly banter. Like this guy's like, I'm gonna heel hook you. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You crazy. Whereas if someone says to me in MMA, like, I'm gonna knock you out, I'm like, oof. I take that personally, hey. I'm like, I take it a bit more like, I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't. Nah. I love people that do jiu-jitsu and MMA. I love them because in case the chips go wrong whilst you're on the ground there, at least you got a way out.
There's always a way out, man. You know what I mean? There's
always go a way out.
So how long, in terms of experience, do you need to put into like being a practitioner, a jiu-jitsu practitioner, to really get to a black belt? I'm not a my dojo black belt, but like a proper black belt that, you know.
It depends, innit? Some people, your man Gordon Ryan, the best guy in the world, I think he got his black belt in like 3 years or something crazy like that. But like I say, the average is like, I don't know, 10 or something, innit? 10 years or something.
13 years.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like
it just depends. Like,
are you going to be a competitor? Because I think being a competitor fast tracks you too. BJ Penn got his black belt in a year.
Yeah.
But the people that BJ Penn beat in that year were guys like Roger Gracie and all these big names in jiu-jitsu. It's criminal to, like, if you give him a purple belt, you kind of like show jiu-jitsu shit. Like, you can't watering it down. So you kind of have to give him a black belt. So if you're going to be a competitor, and you can go out and you can beat all these these black belts at, let's say, like a white belt or blue belt level, then I do feel you are a black belt. I don't care what anyone says to you. Even if you've been training for a year, you're a freaking black belt. You can't roll me. I won't let you roll me. But like, if you like dude, if you're average dude, you come to training twice a week, you just finished supper because you had a long day at work, so you finish supper quickly, you come and train. Yeah, dude, about 10 years, dude. And that's no disrespect. It's, yeah, man.
And gift in the same night.
Oh shit, that's a wicked comment. Thank you for that one there, man. That's a funny one. I had that one there still.
And I don't know, I was starting to like that guy. I don't know who he was, but he had some cool comments. Not
Oh, that's Leroy, by the way. That's Leroy just making jokes in the back there, man. You know what I mean?
Leroy used to be my right hand man.
Yeah.
Used to be my dog. He was in my left titty. Scream ride or die. Found out he was a bitch. Can't even ride with me. Now it's a war. He ain't on the side with me.
Leroy ain't nobody's friend, man. Right.
That's what I'm saying. Leroy used to be my dog.
And
well, Michael Bisping going into the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame in Michael Bisping. This is good.
I'm like, why have they not put Quinton Rampage Jackson in the Hall of Fame? Like, come on, UFC. Put my boy Rampage in there.
Nah,
Rashad is in there, right? Rashad is in there.
Rashad is, They put Rashad over Rampage. I'm like, you guys are disrespectful.
No, them two had a nice little rivalry going on. They
Yeah.
should have put both of them in at the same time still. They had a nice little rivalry going on, man.
Man like Bisping, you know. What a guy.
Yeah, well done, Bisping. Well done, lad. And they done it in London as well. Well done. That's fitting. Well done, Bisping.
Michael motherfucking Bisping. Michael the Count Bisping. Come on.
Look at John Gooden there, man. Big up John Gooden as well, man. Serious. John Gooden.
He's also started from the bottom, man. Now he's here. Hey.
You see it there? Hall of Famer.
He fought most fights yet. Like his last few fights with one eye.
I swear, that's mad, isn't it?
Wait, he's got one eye.
That day he took that thing out, man, and it was like very wabbly. And I was like, what the fuck?
Did Bisping just try to wipe his bad eye? You ain't tricking me, Bisping. I went funny for that. Well, how should I did it tell? What are you trying to trick?
You can pop one out.
Is it a real eye?
Nah. Pop it out. She's just asking me if it's a real eye. Nah, you ain't got a real eye. Man. Pop it out.
That's a pirate eye.
But it's moving.
After we get off this, I'm gonna show. Oh no, go on YouTube. I can show you him popping it out of his eye.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, you can just pop it out.
But it moves.
Yeah, we know it moves.
I don't think they're supposed to move if it's fake.
Yeah, man. He didn't tell the doctors they had one eye as well. Or else they wouldn't have passed him to fight all them fights he fought.
How do they do the eye test then? They like see when they say close this eye.
Boy.
That's what I'm asking, because they really block your eye in some places. You go like, how did he get it right?
I don't know. Maybe he just failed that once.
Yeah,
said, fuck it. You'll be alright. You tough, right?
Yo, Michael Bisping.
They said niggas die every day, B.
Yeah, niggas die every day, B. Yo, Michael Bisping, you survive. You're good. Yo, that's mad.
Oh, come heavyweights, we need a knockout. It'll make me so happy.
Yeah, man. We need a finish, man. We need a finish. I mean, we just got a finish, though. You asked for a finish, you have gift. You asked for a finish, you got one.
I did. I did. But I saw it coming, so I'm not surprised. So I need like a better finish. I just need Tom Aspinall to it. I really enjoy that guy, man. He's like new generation heavyweight. He can move well, he can wrestle, he can box.
He's so good at everything. Good. It's really
like
good.
Him versus Cyril God. Him versus Cyril God is my dream matchup.
I mean, I still want to see him and cut his blades. I want to see that fight again because I truly believe cut his blades had what it took to negate his jiu-jitsu in the type of wrestling. Like the guy is wrestling heavy and he really knows what he's doing down there. And I thought, you know what, it'd be a good test to see where Aspinall is, you know, what he's really like when he's got a proper wrestler in his guard, you know, trying to ground and pound real heavy. You know, someone like Curtis Blades could really test that part of his game. I really wanted to see it. And maybe Tybura will do that. I just don't think Tybura is on the level of Curtis Blades in that regard, you know, to really test someone like Tom Aspinall, someone as good as him. I'd love to see that. But look, he just moved around people like Greg Hardy, Watt Harris. I mean, he picks big guys up and just dumps them. And Tybura's got that.
Yeah, he's got that short heavyweight power, hey?
Oh, yeah. But he's got to get in the pocket to even get to Aspinall. And that's what I want to see, you know. I want to see how he reacts in the pocket. Yeah, man. He was getting close to being that guy, and then that injury happened.
Yeah.
So he's got to work his way back.
Pushing him
A
in.
couple fights will get him there, though, don't you think? I think a couple fights will get him there.
I think fights and he's back there, man.
After this fight?
He should fight the winner of Bam Bam versus Volkov.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe this fight could get him there still. This fight could get him there. I just don't know. Master Tabura as well is on the way up. I just think Tom's beating better caliber opponents than what Tabura has been.
But
it's
yeah,
a good test for both of them. We're about to find out.
If Tabora beats Tom, he's on a skyrocket. He just punched his ticket into top 3 heavyweight contention.
Big up Mama Flossie for that one. And the chat here says, so when do we get a Gift Walker and Terrence Balelo interview on the show? Yeah, we're gonna put that together still. If Gift is down for that.
Hey brother, I'm for anything.
Yeah,
I'm down for anything.
All right.
Good.
All right.
Everyone will love to see us talk some shit against each other.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's spice it up, man. Let's do it, man. You know what I mean? Let's do it. So there you go. There you go. You're real. Gift says he's down. I know Terrence will be down, and it'd be a nice one to put together, man. So yeah, we're gonna put that together. I'm gonna speak to both of you privately, try and work it out, and you know what I mean, pick a schedule that works for everybody, and we can put that together. Yeah, awesome. We've got Machi Taibura in the checkpoint right now. About to get in the cage.
Joke thing. They both feel like home fighters.
Well, they are though. Poland is around the corner.
That's what I'm saying.
That's around the corner from here. Still, he's home, innit? You know what I mean?
Nah, they're here.
That's what I'm saying. He's home.
There'll be as many Polish as there are English in the crowd.
I wonder if Camille is watching.
They watch.
Yeah, I saw Julian earlier on in town still. Yeah, he's on some next thing, man. He's on some different things still. Man, like Julian. They hooked my son up with a PS5.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Undisclosed price, man. Undisclosed, man. Undisclosed.
It's me you're talking to, bro.
Huh?
It's me you're talking to. I want
Undisclosed.
to buy one. Actually, I want to buy it.
Boy, talk to Julian, man. He's your boy, man. You know what I mean? Like, he's literally a manager at the store, fam. Like, come on.
He ain't no more.
Well, what, they demoted him?
Long time.
What? It's just a road staff.
It's Youngin. The youngest boy there is the manager now.
What they do Julian like that?
Bro, I went in the shop one day, yeah, and then they told me, what? And he told you he's been demoted. I said,
no, fam. That's not the kind of thing the manager wants to drop to a customer.
Bro, they wanted to tell me badly, bro.
Oh shit. No, that's rough. That's rough. He's still gotta make his peace, but I respect that still. He's still working there.
Yeah, he's still working there.
Yeah, but I respect that, man. You know what I mean?
But to be honest, I don't think
he took the L like a man. You know, when you got bills to pay and you get the more edge, you still gotta work.
I don't think it was his fault though. I don't think it was his fault because whatchamacallit, it was a girl who was working there that he'd hired to work there. She wasn't making numbers, yeah. She wasn't doing what she was meant to do, and he was taking the other people's numbers and giving it to the girl.
Oh.
And the boy who's got a manager role, yeah,
used to
play
the thing. Hold on. Back up, blood. 1 second. you moving too fast, blood. slow down.
You just
What's
like
the manager? Why would he be giving the girl other people's numbers, blood?
because they wanted to keep her.
What?
All
Why
right.
employ somebody that will make the
Nah,
numbers?
it was chess. It
rather
was
than-
chess. It was chess. Listen, so he's got a girl, yeah, who works in a bank, who works in Nationwide, yeah. But the girl ain't got a lift to Wellingborough, and she lives in Northampton, and her lift was the girl who he works with.
Oh, boy, that shit there is mad still. But hey, I just respect him. Anyway, I don't care what he did. He got demoted and he's still there. I'm working on that youngin.
It's people them
The
shit on him though.
You know what I mean?
Nah. It's
Boy,
people
imagine
violation,
you
bro.
delegate,
It's not even
imagine you used to
disrespect.
delegate to these people and now they're delegating you, blood. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
they shitted on him and they're happier with the younger guy. That's what they took. That's what made.
That's
they were
hard, bro.
listen, they were telling me, his friend, you know, they were telling me openly, like, did he not tell you? Oh shit. Well, he has been.
No, they done him rough, bro. They done him dirty, man.
Bro,
Yeah, man.
I couldn't even tell him anymore, like, because I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, how they told me and how they were happy about it, yeah. I feel like telling him that take away a little bit of his pride, you get me?
It wasn't what was it a bad boss? Was it rough to this? Was it rough to the
Yeah,
them?
they stopped doing, but basically they were doing everything for him, innit? They just stopped doing everything for him. They just started doing their job, just their job, stopped doing his job for him as well.
Oh, same. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Rough. such is life, bro. Such is life.
Nah, they're dread. They're dread, bro.
Yeah, they done it rough, man.
They're dread. But yeah,
we're just about here the main event. Bruce is announcing. I think this fight ends in the first round. I
You
really
think so?
do.
Yeah.
I think
I
Tom
hope
stops
so.
him. I think Tom stops him in the
hope
first
Tom
round.
can come back with the first round finish. That'd
How do
be
you think he
great.
stops him, sub or
Yeah,
not?
I think he submits him. I just think he's going to take advantage of the fact they're dry. Going to get him down there, submit him, get him out of there.
He's not going to want to play on that leg, no.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The more you're in there, the more there's a chance of that happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why risk it? Carry on healing it and healing it and healing it. You know what I mean? If you can take him out while you're dry, get that submission, wrap him up, go about your business. You know what I mean? Get that performance bonus, get that win bonus, get your show money. Life's good. You know what I mean? You're headlining a London card.
Back home with a win.
Yeah, man. You know, it's going to be significant as well because Tabura is on the up and up. You know, he's one of them boys that just broke into the rankings and fighting the top 5 guy gets him into a title conversation. Especially when someone like Stipe and John Jones could retire at the top of the division, maybe after this fight. I don't see John Jones fighting further than Stipe. Maybe if they bring Francis back, maybe he'll do that. But if there's nobody else after Stipe, I don't think Francis is gonna. I mean, I don't think John Jones is gonna hang around.
I think John Jones has got 3 more fights in him before he leaves after CP.
He's got it in him, but will he take them? I don't think
will he
so.
be motivated to do it? You know what I mean? Like at this point, he's looking for money and legacy fights, man.
Who would he even fight after Stipe?
This is what I'm trying to say. I think both of them could hang it up.
In Ghana, cross, what do you call it? Cross
promotion.
Yeah,
UFC don't want to, they don't want to build any other promotions.
And they don't want to cross promote because they're scared their guy loses. Their guys lose. UFC's so scared of that. It's a real thing.
Oh shit! Me, I'm getting excited. That bounced off his arms.
Oh my god! Big head kick there from Aspinall.
It's just a different one there. heavyweights throwing, isn't it? It's just different.
Yeah, man.
It's scary. You gotta hold your breath. Like,
Yeah.
Heavyweights, baby.
Fuck.
Oh my God. Oh my days. Oh my God. This still throwing. My dogs are going mad.
Yeah, I can't see this going 5 rounds, innit?
You know what I mean?
Nah,
I
can't
think
see
this is
it.
gonna be done in this round, man. This round is gonna be done in this round.
he's moving nice on his knee, though. He's moving good on that leg.
Oh!
Jesus.
Oh!
Mad.
Oh my God!
You are right, man. I told you were right this time.
Submission, but fucking hell, what a fucking finish. The way he dropped him. The way he dropped him. What a finish.
Don't say who won because I'm still behind. Don't say who won because I'm still behind. None of you said it yet.
Well done. Oh my God.
Don't say who won.
Why hang around to the 5th round? Why hang around to the 5th round?
You could just tell in it. Don't look at the screen. Whatever you do.
What a savage.
Should have picked him for performance of the night.
No, he's definitely getting that bonus.
Woo!
Oh, Tom, well done. Boom, dropped him an elbow.
Bow, bow.
Nice combo.
KK.
He played the drums on his head like this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well done, Tom.
Light work.
Yeah, man. Very, very. He made it look easy, man.
Well, easy day in the office. It's a good paycheck, a good 400K in the bag.
Made it look easy.
KO of the night, yeah.
That's
what a finish.
That's a performance of the night there.
Yeah,
that's a performance of the night. And I want to say a big thank you to Leroy for handling all them the graphics that you've been seeing on the screen and the comments during the show. So big up to you for that, Leroy.
Thanks, Leroy.
No, it all goes to you lads for joining us, man. That's what makes the show.
All right, Leroy, look at you. Yeah, look at your face. Yeah, we used to be friends. Yeah, until you messed everything up. We used to be friends.
Oh yeah, I still stand behind Ghani and Joloff. If that's
I was about to say. Wait, what? You got going for you is Ghani and Joloff. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, obviously that we all know the Nigerian Jollof is not quite up to par.
I swear it's that.
Okay, we have come to the end of the show, boys.
No, we haven't.
None of this slandering Nigerian Jollof business, man. I ain't having none of that. You know what I mean? None of that, people. None of that.
Now we haven't even got to Man United versus Arsenal yet.
No. We're not talking about that neither. We're not talking about that neither.
Wait.
It's just friendly. Who cares? Who cares about those games?
Fan?
Huh?
You're a United fan.
Who cares about those games, man?
Come on. Leroy, I love you. I love you again.
I thought you used to be your friend. Now you love him.
I love you again, Leroy.
All right. Hey, let me go ahead and kill off this show and get our guest out of here. You've been with us all these hours, man. You know what I mean? So salute to you. Thank you very much for joining us. Gift. I'm going to be bringing you back with Terrence. At some point, we're going to work out a schedule that works for everybody.
Can't wait, my brother.
And we're going to have that show. And thank you for honoring the invite. Truly appreciate you for that one. Kenny, thank you so much for pulling up, for showing love. You do every single time when we reach out to you, man. And again, good luck for your upcoming fight. And we're going to be supporting you and pushing you right through your
listen.
The way to the cage, brother.
Yes.
If you're watching this live or on playback, go follow them on Instagram. It's Giftwalker7 on Instagram and Black Diamond or KBD.
KBD, Black Diamond.
KB to the fucking D. Come on, boys. Yeah. I'm gonna dip out. Yeah.
See there.
That's up, guys. Yeah.
That's what it says. So people,
thanks for having me on that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thanks,
When you
guys.
get the belt, don't forget us. You know, when we invite you on the show, please come.
Come on.
We know
I'll see
because
you
you know
there,
you already got that belt. Just remember.
Oh yeah, and people, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Salute to all of you. Big up to everybody that's joined us. And up until the next video, we're out.
Much love. Thanks, guys.
Yo, guys, this is Adrian Yanez telling you to use those hands